What it do, 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 what it do. You should play a partner Ziggy2x that, man. We back at it again with a whole new video, brand new morning, September 2nd. Good the morning, folks. Good the morning. Uh, you already know what it is, man. We got a couple of videos here, man. Mostly of that dating bullshit, a little bit of financial bullshit, but not too much of it, man. You know how it goes around here with me. I like to uplift folks, man. A lot of times, folks, I like to uplift just so happen to not be of the female gender. But hey, man, I'm not discriminating, man. I love women. Um, we got some coffee here in the morning, man. We got some good vibes. And hopefully we got you. We got you. But without further ado, man, we ain't even gonna play around with these folks today, man. We're gonna go on and get straight into it, man. Get straight into it. Probably gonna be an ad. Yep, it's an ad. It's all right though. It's all right though. It's all right. We ain't mad about that. We ain't mad about a little ad work. Just a little ad. Nope, get the fuck out of here. Y'all gonna try to sit around. Oh God, here he go with this shit.
Salute to the MABW team. I'm back with another video.
Quality
I
start off
wanted to
at
bring this video
480.
to y'all
Didn't
today
go any
because
higher. That's crazy.
you know I'm big on being frugal. I'm
Frugal.
big with not spending buku money for no reason. And I always talk
Frugal.
about how women are the biggest hyper
God
consumers on earth.
damn.
They have credit cards and they act like they ain't got to pay the money back that they spend on those credit cards. So I thought I would bring this video to y'all today to let y'all hear from a woman herself on how she put herself in $35,000 worth of credit card debt. Not going to talk anymore. Let's get right into the video.
35K.
Welcome for those of you who are new. Welcome back for those of you who know me already. I wanted to do this video because I'm kind of tired of like hiding things. I'm tired of carrying this weight. So let me just go ahead and let me go ahead and put it out there. I have $35,000 in credit card debt. And I'm smiling. I'm laughing and keep from crying. But it really sucks. And it didn't all come from
That is insane.
like being irresponsible and buying shoes and clothes and bags and trips. Like, yeah, I bought some of those things, but in reality, it really just came from me mismanaging my income and relying on credit cards for emergencies. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, a little bit about how I basically
I
became
kind of
addicted to
respect it,
credit
but at the same
cards.
time, it's still like, God
And
damn.
I don't even use credit cards now.
The
It's been
slippery
4
slope, man.
years since I stopped really using credit cards. But the sad part is that I am still paying for those mistakes that I've made. So I just want to talk a little bit about that.
And I want to be clear here before she gets any further into the video. She's probably still repaying on credit card debt because of the interest. The interest is probably tearing her ass up right now. So I just want to make it clear on that's why she's probably still paying 4 years down the road for the same $35,000, the same 35K in credit card debt that she had. That's probably why she's still paying on it. The interest probably ate her up. And I always say that a lot of women out here, they'll sit up here and talk about how they want these six-figure men. They want these men to pay all these bills. This is the reason why. A lot of women need to pay down debt, and that's why they want you coming in paying their bills. I'm not saying her in particularly. I don't want to get on her. This isn't to thrash her. This is more of a teaching lesson. That's all I'm doing this video for. Not here to judge her or anything like that, but it just shows you the type of stuff that women get into when they got them credit cards and they just swiping away because they don't have money put up for a rainy day. They don't have money put up for an emergency fund. For women, a lot of their emergency fund is their credit card. Now let's continue. I'm going to let her rock out.
And just get this out there for anybody who is in the same boat and feels a lot of shame about it. I'll just say too, like, if you're somebody that, you know, has always used less than 30% of your cards, if you've always paid everything off every month, that's amazing. Congratulations. But a lot of us didn't grow up like that. A lot of us grew up with very different messages or no message at all about how we should use credit. And so this is for those people. My first memory of credit and the way that credit got into my psyche was through the movie Clueless. So that came out in 95 when I was 9. So Cher and Dion would go to the mall and they would spend their daddy's money and everything would be put on credit. And I remember thinking, wow, they're so cool. They're 15, they're 16, they're so glamorous. I want to be like that. So that was my first memory of credit and like the power of credit and how it gave you access to this fun and fabulous life. And so I remember being in the 7th grade. I was sitting in history class, supposed to be watching a movie, not paying attention. I had a sheet of paper in front of me. At the top, I put $25,000 credit card. And then I listed out all the things that I would buy from the Delia's and J. Crew and East Bay catalogs. If y'all grew up in the 90s, you remember that. That was a
I
fun time. But
remember
when it
that,
came to
but I
money
didn't
and
think to
how
myself
you
that I was
got
gonna use
things,
credit.
I felt like credit was the
Let me stop right there, man. Imma tell y'all straight up. It took until, hmm, I was 25 to get my first credit card. My mom literally never spoke to me about credit ever because it was a non-need, it was a non-issue. Um, like, literally. I don't even think she ever leveraged credit for any damn thing besides, I think she had decent credit when she bought the first house in 1999, but that was it. I mean, I don't remember her ever saying, "Oh, yeah, I'm buying some on credit," or something like that. Never, never, never. So credit never crossed my mind. Anything I've ever wanted, I worked hard as fuck, got it in cash, saved cash, put cash to the side, hid it for myself, type shit all the time. I mean, now that I got some credit now. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I be playing around with that shit a little too much. I be a little too liberal with that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the idea is to not use it once you get it, or use it frivolously, like in not frivolously, frugally. The whole thing is to monopolize your cash because that's the actual asset. Credit is the leverage. So yeah, I don't know what she got going on. She said she's a little bit older than me, I think, too, because she said 99, she was like 7. Well, no, 99, I was like 10. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't have that kinda access. I never thought about credit at all until I was back home from college. I stopped street stuff, and when I started getting on the right path to go to do my life is when I actually started looking at credit and shit. Before then, I never gave a damn. I didn't want nobody else's money. I always felt like that shit was kinda like a crutch until I started needing it and it started becoming a crutch, you know what I'm saying?
answer. I really
That's
did
crazy.
not receive any financial education,
She had a mindset
which
that
is
where she was gonna
sad, you
spend
know, because we live
25K
in a time where there's more
as soon
information
as she got
available
25K.
than ever, but I just didn't grow up with that. And not only did I not grow up with like good money management education,
Mhm.
I grew up with some pretty bad beliefs. My mom passed last year. My mom's money management philosophy was very controversial. I'm going to just say that.
Mm.
What I admire about what my mom taught me about money,
Imma tell you straight up, my mom's money management situation is definitely controversial to 98% of the world. Um, she believes in paying everything at one time. She doesn't do auto pay, she doesn't believe in that shit. She puts all her money in one account and she pays every damn thing in one check. Now, I don't have a job that allows me to do that, but most people don't have jobs that allow them to do that, to pay their mortgage, all of their bills, all of their car notes and car insurance and all that shit in one check, and then stash the next check. That's what she does. A lot of folks don't have it like that. And I mean, hey, I understand because I be complaining to her, like, man, hey, your scheme and my scheme are two different things. I split everything up straight down the middle. I pay the bulk of everything at the beginning of the month and the leftover remainder at the end. Fuck you, mean? I ain't look, but see that allows people to have the ability to do whatever they want to with the actual cash, which is the actual asset. And she leverages her credit to literally just make big purchases and then pays them off with the second check of the month all the time. That's what she does. Now, it's not controversial as in like this is something that nobody can do, but I mean it's pretty tough for people with regular jobs and make 60K a year. Probably ain't gonna just be able to just say, okay, I'm gonna pay my mortgage and every damn thing else in one check. And then the next check is for everything else that I might possibly think of. Stashing, saving, bullshitting, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Was or just what my mom taught me about life and career in general. She was always very encouraging when it came to going after your dreams, going after things that seem crazy, weird, impossible. So she definitely put that in me.
Mhm.
And I think that's why I am where I am today. I have my own business. It is successful. I am able to work full time for myself, and I am able to enjoy many of the things that I want in life. And so I'm thankful for that.
Mhm.
But another thing that I was taught that was a little more toxic was this idea of fake it till you make it. So,
I want to stop it right there real
Mm.
quick. And a lot of people do that. And one thing I tell people that watch me, don't believe these YouTube personalities. Don't believe these rappers. Don't believe a
The fuck is
lot
that
of these people
noise?
because
Sound
a
like a
lot of these
propeller or
rappers,
something.
a lot of these YouTube personalities, they're sitting up here and they're bragging about the stuff that they have to y'all day in and day out. That's why I always said, if you've been rocking with me for 4 years, I've been consistently the same way. No matter how much money I make, I still got a smartwatch. I still wear MABW t-shirts. I do all that. I invest into myself. I don't feel the need to invest in flashy jewelry just to pass on a message to y'all or to do a reaction video for y'all. But
See, he's conflating two different situations, man. Some people just feel like they're in their own skin with this, the same way I feel like I'm in my own skin with my piece. If I don't have that in, I feel a little naked. If I don't have my chain on that I wear all the time, I haven't taken it off in years. I feel naked. If I don't have my wrist piece on, I feel naked. It's part of my stilo. It's part of my style. It's part of how I get down. Now, if that ain't for you, then that ain't for you. But me investing in myself makes me is me investing on how I feel when I look at myself in the mirror. Now, yeah, I might be a little fat fuck right now, man, but you know what I'm saying? Like when I look in the mirror, everything that I see, every piece of hair that's out of place or in place, I always feel like that's what it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to look. And there we go. That's gonna make me that's 1 inch closer to being who I want to be and the success factor that I want to have. Now, when I go become a millionaire, I'm still gonna have this same chain. I'm still gonna probably have the same six piece, if not probably a new one, but it's exactly the same style. You know what I'm saying? Probably just gonna upgrade the same two bracelets, but I don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? I got a collection of watches, but I built all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like just because I can and have the ability to explore things that I like and I want to fashion myself up a little bit doesn't mean that I'm out here wasting money on people and things that have nothing to do with my mental or financial development. That's conflating two different issues with one idea. So he need to get that out of his head. But I mean, hey, to each his own. If you want to be plain Jane and that's how you feel the best, that's how you feel you're most optimal, then it is what it is. But I ain't saying that that's for everybody, man. Because I mean, honestly, I got a closet full of Jordans. Not saying that I wear them on an everyday basis, but I love the ability to say, "Hey, man, I got about 4 different shoes that can go with this fit." I can pick and choose how I feel today. Or I wanna be sporty, well, I might wear these. If I wanna be classy, Imma wear these. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different vibe for different people, man. I grew up in a different time, so probably a different time in a different place. So, I take my outward appearance very heavily into whatever the hell I do as far as my self-esteem. Now, if you don't do that, then that's on you. If your
A lot of
self-esteem is
these YouTube
inherent,
personalities
then
that some of y'all may watch, they got to be flashy every time they come on screen. But a lot of
yeah.
these YouTube personalities, they're going broke.
I mean, shit, I got a big
They're
boy
straight up
chain
going
right here.
broke. And
My
then when it's
quarter
all said
key.
and done, they have to end up
I used
leaving
to wanna wear
YouTube
this
and
shit
not showing their face because
every damn what you
they
call it,
can't
man.
keep up that same lifestyle that they had before because
White gold
they
quarter
possibly
key.
may not be making the money they used to make on YouTube before,
Got this one,
possibly. That's why I said it's always good to stay
2
humble.
Chains drop
That's why I
boats
always tell y'all too. If
based
y'all
on a
ever
true
see
story.
MABW on a flight, I'm sitting in a, I'm sitting. I don't care if I'm in the back by the toilets. I'm not flying first class. We all going to the same place. I don't have nothing to prove. But you have people
And see, that's another thing too, man. Like, just because I tend to fly business class, but it's because I'm a bigger dude. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me trying to prove nothing to nobody. I need leg room. I'm 6'2". I would like to have the wider seat if I can, so I'm riding Delta. I'm a 300-pound, 6'2" dude. You know what I'm saying? It's not a flash factor, it's comfortability. I mean, some people do it for flash and all that shit like that, but I do it because I'm more comfortable this way. You know what I'm saying?
that always want to show themselves that are YouTube personalities on first class flights. And then when they don't got
I'm
that,
gonna tell you one thing, man. And that's what opened my eyes to saying I'm gonna do business class for the rest of my life. As long as I can afford it, I'm gonna keep doing business class no matter where I go. But I took a trip to Las Vegas, flew there on Delta, and out there for a week or something like that. I can't remember how long I was out there. But in the midst of me being out there, out and about and whatever like that, doing my thing, the money I had started running low fast as a motherfucker. So when I booked through like Travelocity or something like that, man. So when they had to change my flight, they changed my flight out the blue and switched it from Delta. They switched it from Delta to Frontier. They asked me before they did it, man, but, you know what I'm saying, pretty much what they did was they was like, "Okay, hey, man, well, this flight is changing up, man. I know you said you wanted to be on this time, want to be back home at this time, so we're giving you the option to either you can go with the regular idea of you just doing the Delta flight, but you'll be later on in the day," which wouldn't have worked because I had to turn my car back in because I had a BMW the whole time I was out there, and, the Airbnb I was in, I had to be done with that shit, right? So I told myself, okay, well, shoot. They gave me the option for Frontier. They gave me back $200 or 150 or something like that, $170 or something like that. They gave back to me and then switched me over to Frontier and still had a window seat, still had an emergency seat. I had the leg room, but the seats are so fucking narrow that I was sitting up in that bitch like, and at the time I wasn't even 300. I was like 240. 240, 250. I was regular size me. I was my regular normal size. No gut, no nut. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, I said, man, hell no, I'm not finna be sitting in no damn. And that was a 6 hour flight. I'm finna be sitting around in no damn 6 hour or 4 hour flight, 5 hour flight. And I'm up in this bitch cramped up like a motherfucker sardine in this bitch. Um, holding my breath and shit. I like to fall asleep on flights. If I'm not watching a movie, I'm knocked out. I don't like that whole I'm sitting up 100%. Ugh, Amistad and shit. Fuck out of here. That's what changed my mind on all that stuff. Ever since then, I ain't never want to not be on a damn, on at least a business class or a Delta flight at minimum Delta.
Type of money no more, and they're in the back by the toilet or in the middle row, they're embarrassed about it, and somebody records them like, I thought you was always in first. Look at this person used to always brag about taking private jets or being on, first sitting in first class. It's not that deep for me. It's not.
I don't think that she meant
You also ain't nobody famous
to
that people can
spend
just
money
like
that you didn't
notice
have
off the brick.
necessarily. It was more so about like confidence and showing up in places even when you feel nervous, even when you feel anxious. And that's great advice. But I took it to also mean financially, fake it till you make it. So there was just a lot of harmful money beliefs that I took in. Yeah, I want to be clear. This is not to blame her or blame anybody else for where I am now, because the reality is I'm 39. I'm going to be 40 next
Damn, she
May.
is older than me.
I'm an adult. I have the ability to take control of my life, my finances, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just talking about the origins of all this stuff. A lot of people grow up with the belief that money is for safety, money is for security, it's for investments, it's for passing something on, generational wealth. I grew up with the belief that money is for fun, money is for pleasure, money is for looking good, even if you don't really have it. Like if you can borrow the money and, pay it back over time, however long it takes, that's what money is for. I recognize how effed up that philosophy is, and I would not teach that to anybody at all. I don't have children, I don't plan on it, but I do have a nephew, and I tell him all the time, please save your money, please hold on to your money, please invest your money. I just know how toxic it is when you gamify the idea of money and credit cards, and you just think about the monthly payments and you don't think about the long-term impact. I have a card from Navy Federal, and Navy Fed is like, I'm thankful to Navy Fed, but at the same time, Navy Fed will get you hemmed up, all right? If you're
And
not good.
I'm with Navy Federal Credit Union and USAA. I'm a veteran, so but I think with Navy Federal, I don't know for sure, but I got USAA and Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union will give people like no bullshit. You can sign up right now. They probably will give you like $20,000 in credit. No bullshit, and I'm not lying. Some of y'all out there know. Some of these places like Navy Federal Credit Union will give you a credit card like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they will get that ad. If you're not wise with that credit card, you will get hemmed all the way up. All the way up.
Not good with your finances. This was back in 2017. I was 31. My dad, I just happened to like stumble across a statement of my dad's, a credit card statement. And I promise you guys, I was not looking for it. I just took a glance because it was on the table. And I saw that he had a Navy Federal card that had a limit of $25,000. And I was like, oh, shoot, like Navy Fed giving money like that? And so I said, let me try to get one. And sure enough, I applied for it and I got approved for, I think it might have been $26,000. Like, let me say, I've always made a good income. I can definitely attribute that to my mom. My mom taught me how to go for things. She taught me how to be really courageous and how to just earn money through your skills and through your audacity. So I am really fortunate in that I know how to earn money. I have earned $30,000+ in passive income from YouTube. That was in 2 years. I stacked skills on top of my degree to allow me to earn more money. I left corporate, jumped out, started a business, and am making six figures because I have this audacity to try to win. So yeah, I've never had an issue earning money. The issue is just knowing how to manage it properly. And so
I'm gonna stop it right there real quick. That's the code I want everybody to pay attention to. It's not about, I tell y'all this all the time because I try to drop gems to the MABW team because I really care about y'all and y'all know that. I always try to drop gems. It's not about what you make. It's about what you save, what you spend, what you invest, what you
What
put
up
up.
with a
That's what it's
life?
about. That's why I always tell people, people be thinking just because somebody making six figures, they got it like that. But these same people
Yeah,
that brag and
this
talk about
motherfucker
how they make
again,
six
man.
figures every single day, believe me when I tell you, they don't got it like that. They don't. Some of them are in
Yo,
debt.
nobody is
Some of them
telling
are
me
trying to
how this
keep up with the
shorty
Joneses.
died.
Some people just like putting on a facade. And some people will believe it because it's like you're watching this play out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it may be. Like I know this shit for a fact. A lot of people put on a great show. All this that's why I said with me ain't no smoke and mirrors with me.
Right,
Ain't no smoke and mirrors.
right.
You're not gonna see. I'm not
You
buying
ain't
no
lying
Louis
on that.
Vuitton shirts. I'm not buying no Chanel. I'm not buying no
Because
design.
a lot of the stuff he's
I'm not
saying,
buying nothing.
a lot of the stuff he's saying is non-factors. A lot of the shit he's saying is non-factors. That's just how he moves. And I could tell he's ex-military. You can tell. And the way he moves is probably based on him being ex-military, his family being ex-military, and everybody down the line being in some form or another way in military. You know what I'm saying? So it, he said not just non-factors, it's basic shit everyone knows. Exactly. But I mean, like I was saying before you came in here, man, my mom is the richest person and most frugal person I know at the same damn time. But she ain't never told me not one time ever to not buy what I want, to not look how I want to look, and dress yourself the way you want to be presented and the way you want to be seen. She never tell me to put a cap on none of that shit. You do what you do for you, and then everything else on the outside is whatever the hell you do on the outside. Now don't go broke trying to be something that you already ain't. But like, if you want to look good, you're gonna look good. Put some money into it. Look good. I guarantee whatever money you put in to looking good, it's gonna come back to you because you look good, and that's gonna be given back to you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. You can look good in cheap stuff. Look, I'm not a brand junkie. The only thing I fiend over as far as brands go is my polo tees. Everything else I can give two fucks. Now, I mean, if I can go get me a, a Daytona Rolex, I'm cool. If I can go get me a Omega Seamaster, there we go. If I get that Porsche I want, there we go. But outside of that, I mean, outside of big things, like big things that I would much rather pay for the quality than the name, then I can care less. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, Target got some good pants. Real talk. I wear Target pants every day to work. Real talk. No joke. But just because you go buy Chanel doesn't mean that you out here being, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean that you out here not doing right by yourself. Maybe that's that one thing that makes, I always say, man, that if you're a brand junkie, but then you're not out here blowing your wad all on the brand and stuff like that, you're actually getting quality things that actually make sense for your life and things that you will be using for years to come, then why not spend on the quality? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my polo tees, but if George tees went up to 3X and fit the same, I wouldn't mind. I'd wear a George tee. My clothing brand, when I had a clothing brand, what's the shit called? Bell and Anchor. It's a Target brand type t-shirt. Used to print all my shit on that. The pants too. And the quality. I don't care. The sweatshirts I used to sell for $50 a piece used to be Jersey brand. You know what I'm saying? Carhartt. I got Carhartt pants out the wazoo because it's quality stuff. I'm willing to pay for it because it's going to be here for a while. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, if you out here cutting yourself at the legs trying to be frugal and shit, and then you're gonna continuously go having to go out and buy shit over and over again. Like, for instance, look at how his black t-shirt looks. Now I know he got a shitty camera, but look at how his black tee look. Look how far away the black print is on his black t-shirt and color. I've had this polo shirt specifically. I have about 15 different polo shirts, black shirts. I wash this motherfucker every week. It's the same black it was when I bought it. Now it might be deodorant stains up under here that I can't get out now. But when am I lifting my arm all the way up like I'm asking for a question or something? Like, come on, give a fuck. So it's like I always say, man, and I mean, I hate to say it like this, man, but frugality is in the eye of the beholder, man. And if you go out there and do whatever you need to do to go get quality stuff and then you can keep that quality stuff maintained, you can be as frugal as you want to. The same 3-pack of polo tees I get in white and black every single year cost me $53 a piece, and I can wear those joints forever. Wash them as many times as I want. It's cheaper in the long run, exactly. Now, if I go buy me a pack of Hanes tees where you get 10 in a pack and it's $13, I guarantee that shirt gonna get ate up in the wash 3 times after washing it. The underarm gonna be ripped all apart. The seams gonna be coming out at the bottom. They're gonna start rolling up and shit. The collar gonna be all over the place, looking all like stripped up bacon. Like you're gonna start having issues. The same reason why these headphones are a shit ton better than these headphones. It's the exact same company. These are $50 headphones. These are 400. True enough, these are wireless. Same damn company, supposedly the same quality, right? No, it's not. You're paying for the quality. You're not paying for the damn name in most parts. I guarantee those headphones right here would probably be $30 at another company, but it was 50. What is that? These Philips headphones, they sound good as fuck, but they was $20. So do I expect them to last for 5 and 6 years like how I would expect these to? Hell no. It's all about what you're willing to bend as far as your quality goes and what you're willing to bend as far as the price goes. Now, look, I'm gonna show you because look, I'm a brand junkie, but I'm not a brand loyalist. One second. Fourth pair of these. I buy these every single time I buy a new controller for my PlayStation. These is like $30, $50. Great headphones. Great wireless headphones. Awesome headphones. But am I gonna sit here and act like they don't hold a candle to these? But at the same time, I love them. They feel good. They sound good for what I need them for. The thing is that when you spending money on stuff and you actually spending money, you want it to be as specialized as possible so you get the best quality out of whatever the hell you're trying to get out of it. And for headphones for a game, these are the bitches. These are the motherfuckers. These get jiggy. Love these. Straight up Logitech. What is these? G435. G435. Love these. I would never shit on Logitech. Matter of fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the mouse that I'm using right now, a Logitech Marble, to this day, I had this same mouse for 30 years. It's still a $200 damn mouse right now to this day. It's the quality of it. It's not gonna fall apart. Yeah, I still ain't bought that shit. I'm broke. I ain't bought nothing new in a minute. I'm broke. I'm still trying to figure out how to I gotta flip these fucking I gotta flip the rims now. I gotta sell these rims so I can go get some rims that fit my car. So, but I gotta buy tires now for the car for the wheels I already got. So yeah, man, I'm broke, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm out here struggling, flexing a little bit. But no, I really haven't. No, I really haven't looked at any of that shit, man. Because I still need to buy that capture card. I can't play shit right now because my capture card is still fucked. And yeah, responsibilities and shit. Mitsubishi. Oh, you need tires for your Mitsubishi. I was like, man, you're tired of the Matrix. What? Yeah, I'm tired of it too, man. Get me out this rat race. Tell your friends to come up in here and sub. Jokes and jokes and jokes. But yeah, man. She Mitsubishi, man. Y'all got the wide base too, so you couldn't even get no like 8.5s. You had to go get like nines or something. Mm. Yeah, my damn 20s are way too damn big, man. They said I'm gonna be scrubbing, so I don't feel like dealing with that shit. But we gonna, I'm about to try to see if I can sell them and go get me some deep dish 18s. Yeah.
Designer, I told y'all you will catch me at
Oh,
TJ Maxx. You will
I thought
catch
you were
me
talking
at
about
Marshall's,
like another
Ollie's,
Mitsubishi,
Old Navy. I don't give a
the
damn.
Outlander or something
Everywhere I go,
like
I'm
that.
asking, can I get a military discount? I don't see the need in buying. I'm very transparent with y'all
Mm.
because I don't
I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm thinking about doing a step in between this Volkswagen and this Porsche. I think I want to go get a damn they got these new Mustangs. Like the base models are 5.0s, but they have the electric turbocharged joints. This shit, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to figure something out, man. Trying to figure something out. Man, I still need to get a capture card. I can't even play the game if I wanted to. If I bought it right now, I wouldn't be able to play it. I think it's like $20 right now. I think 26 or something like that. I couldn't even play it if I wanted to right now because I ain't got no capture card. I have no way to put it to put it on the screen, which is shitty.
need the front. And I got a couple dollars. I'm good. I'm good in life.
See,
Mentally,
okay, so I'm gonna tell you like this. I have the projector over there on this that shoots onto this wall, and it does not accept the proper display for my PS5. My 72-inch that's in my room, it does the exact same thing when I plug it in for that it does for the capture card. It blanks out like every 30 seconds. It's just black screen for an undisclosed amount of time. Sometimes it's just a flash. Sometimes it's like a 10 count. Sometimes it's like a 5 count. Like it does the exact same thing. And I know it's not my PlayStation because I have no problems with the HDMI at all when I have it plugged into the capture card. So it's like, it might be, it might be, it might be. Man, you ain't joining no damn stream. Shut up. Get out of here. Quit trying to make me buy friends. I told the Greek letter people that I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, I do. I probably do need to just buy a new wire or something. I don't know. But whenever when I have the capture card working right, man, that shit is not even Oh no, it's not a cheap wire that came with it. I had one of them braided wires or whatever like that. But I have had it since day one drop of PlayStation 5. I ain't gonna lie. I did have it early. So right. Yeah, I need to go get a new cord probably. I mean, I ain't gonna flex you on that. I probably do. But yeah, that capture card problem is an issue. It just turns me off.
Money wise, but mentally first. I'm good in life mentally.
Yeah,
That's number
you right
one.
about that. You right about that.
Money wise, I'm great. No problem. I can get whatever I choose to get if I want that. I just choose not to do that because
Shit.
I see no
She
need
already
for it.
don't fuck with me playing games.
What's the
She cool
need?
with the streaming
What's the
thing,
need
but
for
she
me to
ain't
really
fucking with
come
the
on here
games,
every
man.
single day, dappered up, just to give y'all a message or do a reaction video? Real shit.
She ain't
No
going
need
for
at
it.
all. What's the need
I'd
of me
have better
buying a
luck
diamond
talking to a
out
chick
MABW
that
chain?
I just met and
For
dicking
what?
down to give me a
I'm
damn
good.
HDMI
Got my
cord.
smartwatch on. I'm Jamaican and Trini. I like wearing my Jamaican bracelet. $5. I'm happy. I'm literally content in life. And I want to tell the MABW team, period, subbies, all of y'all, even if you're not, just be content in life. You have nothing to prove to nobody. And I want to make sure y'all understand that you have nothing to prove to nobody.
Oh yeah, I got this huge credit card and I did a balance transfer. So I rolled like $7,000 into it. And I
Oh,
remember at the time thinking, oh my God, I have
true.
$7,000 on one credit
I
card.
don't
I'm
know,
so
man.
broke. I'm so scared. I don't know
See,
what
my
to do.
thing is that my mom does so many benevolent things for me. Like, she's paying for this damn trip that I'm finna go on. She paying all of it, and she didn't ask me to pay for a damn thing. So it's like, do I really want to dig into this? Like, she's literally giving me the rims that I'm been fighting to try to get on the car, and she's like, "Well, I mean, if you sell them, you can sell them, and then go get whatever size that fits your car and keep the money. I don't care." It's like she does stuff like that to where I'd be like, "Damn, I don't want to ask her for no extras." Uh, you know. Oh Lord. See, the thing about me, man, is when I was a kid, I didn't talk. I was just quiet motherfuckers that was just observe and just be in the background. I was always one of them. I never begged her, asked her for nothing at all. I ain't even gonna flex. She used to not say that it was a thing, but it wasn't like ever anything that I had to worry about type shit. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out, man. I gotta figure out what I can do. I mean, it ain't like I ain't got the money. It's just other shit that I should be doing with it. And that's what really be holding me up. But I'm gonna try to make something shake. I'm gonna try to make something shake.
To do.
It is football season. And football season is usually when I get my largest influx of random money. So yeah. Usually during football season is when I get my random influxes of money because I do sports bet here and there. And this year I haven't touched anything, and I still got a nice bit in my sports betting account. So I might actually like dibble and dabble in that shit just in the next couple weeks, and I'm more than likely probably gonna flip a $5 bill into like 400 again or something a couple times. So I'll be able to do it more than likely.
It's funny how when your income increases, your eyes get bigger. And they call that lifestyle creep when all of a
Mm-mm.
sudden now
That's
I
a
make
woman
more,
thing.
so now I can afford more, right?
That's a
I can
woman
afford
thing.
more in credit because I'm earning more via my income.
That's a woman thing. I've been wanting the same fucking Porsche since I was a kid. I've been wanting the same Rolex Daytona since I was a kid. As soon as I figured out what the hell a Omega Seamaster was and a Speedmaster was, I've been wanting them. I have not changed shit. Exactly. I will buy the exact same shit over and over again. And that's it. There ain't no creeping up a lifestyle. Nah. Back when I had my Chevy 1500, with all them retarded ass speakers and screens in it back in 2008. I wanted a fucking Porsche. Exactly. I maybe wanted to buy a couple hoes
And
out here or
that's
something, but
just
that
a
was about
recipe
it.
for disaster. So I
That's
started with
women letting shit,
7,000,
lifestyle
and then
creep and all
I
that
was
shit. Oh,
buying
I make
home
more money. I need to
things. I
do
was
more
paying for
stuff. Nah,
emergencies, like I
fuck
said,
out of here.
just paying for life. So that's where this huge balance came from. The good thing is, like I mentioned, I don't
So
really
wait,
use
she said she
credit
was paying for life on her credit cards? Hmm. Ah. So you got that Yankees money over there though, man. You can do that. You can do that. Yeah. Hey man, you can do that with that Yankees money over there.
anymore, but I am on a journey of really wanting to pay this card off because I have had several opportunities to do it. And I guess I just always
Hey man,
felt kind of stuck.
it's
The
round you,
balance
man.
always felt really
You
daunting.
rub enough
And the
elbows, a
crazy
couple
part is
million
I
just
look
fall
back
out. You know what I'm
on
saying?
how much money I've made just like in 2 years from like one aspect of my business because I have a couple of revenue streams within my business. I look at this one stream
I'm
and
just
I could have
saying.
paid that card off 3 times with that one stream in the past 2 years. And so it's like getting over this fear of paying back this money that
see.
I've
That's how
already
I be feeling about
spent.
my mom.
It's also like realizing that I've
Like shit,
had the
I ain't
money,
got it. She got it.
realizing that it's been there, but I wasn't doing the right thing
Look,
with it, you know?
I'm out here just trying
So,
to
like I
catch the
mentioned,
crumbs,
I'm
man. I'm
turning
just trying to
40
catch the crumbs.
in 10 months. And so it is a priority for me to get this ish
See,
paid off
and that's how it is
because I
too.
just don't want.
Since I'm the only kid, I'm the youngest in my family. Technically, this of the what should I call it? Technically, the youngest in my family on both sides of my family. Honestly, me and my cousin are like a 3 months apart. She's a little bit younger than me, but then she has 4 kids. My other cousin that actually came through a couple days ago, she's on my mom's side, and she's the youngest, and she's only about 4 or 5 years younger than me, but she has 4 kids. So when they looking at me like, okay, nigga, you 36 and you ain't got no kids and you actually living pretty decent. I am the last one they care about giving any damn thing to. They will go spend $100 per each kid every time it's any kind of celebration. My black ass will probably get a new pack of socks and a new like overly expensive brush or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a different world when you're the one that's already kind of stable and everybody else is the ones playing catch up. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I would love to have me some just random ass cool shit fall in my lap in courtesy of whomever. But shit, I'm the last one anybody think about when they going out there buying random ass gifts for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, my birthday is in like this the second 22 days. I'm gonna be 36, and not a now soul in my family has asked me, man, what you doing for your birthday? I mean, shit, but I'm a dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just wait for the crumbs, man. I wait for the crumbs and to be happy as fuck about them crumbs. Just gotta wait. There's a lot of money in her family that will eventually fall to us. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. Look, God forbid my mom bite the dust. She's sitting on a whole lot. And it's all I'm her only kid. It's gonna come to me in one way or another. And that new custom ass Benz GLB. Gonna be mine. Both of the houses out there in bumfuck nowhere. Gonna be mine. I just gotta wait. I'll be all right. Make sure I don't kill myself eating too damn much before then. That's all.
Want to carry this baggage into that decade of my life.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to
how it
struggle.
is.
I don't want to fake
It's
it till I make
exactly
it.
how it
I would
is.
rather just look raggedy if it means that, my finances are where I want them to be. I'm going to make a few
Mm.
videos just talking about, my money journey, money beliefs, because I
I
feel
mean, the
like
one
it's
thing I will
really
say that
important for us to be,
my mom is better than
I guess,
any of her
open and
damn
honest about
siblings, and
these
they
things,
all
because
got the
social
same
media will
amount
have
of
you believing
head
that
start when they
everybody is
finally got
just
it. Is that
making tons of money
she is all about
and
assets,
everybody has these amazing lives, and
tangible
a lot of
assets.
times it's borrowed. A lot of times it comes at a high
'Cause I tell
cost.
people all the time, man, if
And
it wasn't for my
I just
mom,
don't want to
I would
contribute to
not be
that.
able to get into this crib
So
that I'm in
I'm
right
keep it
now.
real. I'm keep it buck.
And the
If
crib
you
that
can
I'm in right
relate, I would.
now has already doubled in price since I've been here. Yeah, cars ain't one of them. The only way a car is an asset is if you paid it completely off before the value of it starts to plummet. I mean, the value is already going to plummet as soon as you buy it. But as of right now, I could still go sell my Jetta even with the mileage I put on it, because I bought my Jetta at like 30,000 miles. It's at 74 right now. I could still sell it because it's a reliable car for close to what I bought it for. That's the only reason why I would call it an asset. If it's not underwater and you pay for it already, you know what I'm saying, and the value is somewhat stable, then that means you could trade it in for whatever the hell you bought it for practically, give or take a couple thousand. And I can live with that, you know, or like you said, a collector's item. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So hey, old Mustangs, shit. At this point, man, honestly, I used to have an El Camino that was in front of my yard for a long time, and then the city just kind of deemed it ours. Um, shit, if I knew what the hell it was, or if I knew how to fix it or something like that, man, you can go. I could have flipped that shit for so much money, man. I had a friend of mine just buy one for 30,000, but it was already a complete build. But shit, it was like an '89 El Camino. It was parked in front of my damn house. It was just abandoned for forever. It was like 3 years just sitting in front of my house. Shit. Depends on where you at. I'm telling you, my homie literally just bought one for like 30. Yeah, yeah. Old Mustang gonna always get you some better money. Yeah, yeah, man. Shit, a fastback or shit. You can even get one of them the Fox bodies. Shit. Get you a Fox body, man, and you could still go with it. The little '89 Fox body with the louver windows already, the preset louver windows. Man, you'll be straight. Hey, Lone Alex, we ain't buying friends. We're not buying friends over here. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. We're not buying friends. But yeah, man. Shit. That's what I'm saying. Tangible assets, man. These folks out here buying shit that don't mean nothing. Like, you know, there's people out there selling body parts for fucking ooh damn for fucking 392 uh chargers. Like that shit ain't finna mean nothing in a couple of years. Like who gonna care about that shit? Nobody. You care about it. You want to have a facade right now so you can be broke later on. Ain't got time for that shit.
Love if you would drop it in the comments. You don't have to tell all your business, but you know, by being open, by being
He
honest, we
finna
help
start
each other.
talking at the end. I ain't got time to hear him talking and fumbling over words and shit. Next video. Hell yeah, nice Mustang.
Your newbie.
A 370Z used to be one of my favorite cars ever. I ain't even gonna flex you, man. Especially if you can go find you like a Datsun 240. Oh my god, get you a Datsun 240, man. Man? How the hell? What happened? My kick stream ended? What? The fuck? I don't know what happened. I don't know what just happened. I blocked that one dude from trying to sell me friends, and then next thing you know, my viewer count went to 0 and the stream numbers aren't moving. the fuck? Okay. Kick is weird, man. Kick is weird today. I want hella money, then I'ma just make exact replicas of all the cars from
Like,
the
so
first
let's
few
like
Fast and
break it down a
Furious.
little bit
There you
more.
go.
So like when you go,
I think that's a very smart idea, especially now that yeah, it just flipped back on, man. I don't know what the fuck just happened, man. It did a little hiccup or something. But hell yeah, man. You can go get a Skyline now in America. You can get a Skyline imported because they're old enough to be considered an antique car. Yeah, go get you a fucking Skyline, man. They cheap as fuck too. The R34s, cheap as fuck. Man, like I just like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, man, I was looking at a video, some old ass dude, literally just got like 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers. He got one of them that looked like the Fast and Furious joint, and he got a couple of them that he did himself or whatever like that, but he's planning on selling off, and they all is done up right, like decent paint jobs. A couple of them look cheap. 2 out of the 3 look cheesy as fuck because it's like it's a Skyline, But the other ones was like, yo, yeah, yeah. Trying to tell you, dog, man. You can bring them
going
Skylines
out
over.
and you meet somebody like, and you really starting, you
Get
in
you a
whatever phase
Skyline.
you in. What are the red flags that you see? A couple of them, and tell us some green flags that you actually appreciate.
So red flags I see.
Or like, I ain't even gonna flex to you, man. This is like one of those closeted secrets that I don't really tell a lot of people. But if I can go get me a Plymouth Prowler from like 2006, I think it was the last year they had them. Get me a Plymouth Prowler, and then like put that thing on some rims or something, in a one of those hot rod type paint jobs. Like, yeah, a rabbit who? What a rabbit, a rabbit car. Let's look it up and see. Oh yeah, VWs, man. Hey man, I'm big on VWs, dog. Ever since I got this VW I've loved VWs. No, the old ones. Like this? Yeah. Yeah, that shit fire as fuck. That shit cool as a motherfucker. I like those. I like those a lot. I've been like those, man. I ain't even gonna flex. Sleeper, yeah. With an engine that would blow away anything on the road. Exactly. And here I am over here, Datsun 240. And this don't even look like nothing special, but shit. This right here used to be my dream car. This used to be my dream car when I was a kid, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And then when I saw the Porsche Cayman, and it kind of had that same looking vibe. It was boxy but then racy. I was like, yo. And ever since then I've been on Porsches. I've been trying to get a Porsche ever since then. Exactly. Smoke anybody with that shit, man. Hey. You know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. My sound sounds
is
a
a
little
woman
off
discussing
to me.
her problems out of the gate. Oh, I got this bill I got to be paid. I got that bill that got to be paid. She's not into you. You stop paying that bill. She's not into you. And as you stop paying that bill, you will just be a wallet to her. Now, a green flag that I see is like Miss Tanya talking about.
I can't fit in the Viper.
Maybe she's cooking dinner, seeing
I've
what
tried.
you want. Maybe going down the street, go get you some chicken. That woman is into you.
One of my mom's bosses used to have a Viper, and I couldn't fit in that shit. I couldn't even fit in the damn passenger seat, man. I couldn't even fit in the passenger seat, let alone be acting like I'm finna sit there and be pressing fucking pedals and shit, man. Dog, I'd be in that motherfucker hurt. My feelings would be bad as well. Yeah, you gotta look, you gotta cut out pieces of the back so you can put the seat further back so you can actually fit in that bitch right, man. I ain't gonna flex you, man. I wish.
Such a manly
I wish. He said, nah, my stomach.
So
Oh, then you just have to get the
what's wrong?
you gotta get the steering wheel that doesn't have a bottom to
You
it.
want to
Just
come
get
over her
the
house? She got on her little boy shorts. She fried chicken.
now I'm gonna pull a saw out and cut the fat.
Be simple. That's the whole point. That's what we're trying to take.
Well, I thought that was Jerry Rice.
Fried chicken.
No, boil something or something. Like, just do something to show.
Nah, you can turn with it, but it's like kind of
like we asking for a lot. You know, she jumped out on this because he said like
it's the steering wheels that don't have a top or the bottom. It just has the sides. You can still turn and shit, but yeah, you can still turn and shit. You just gotta, place your hands correctly. Or get you one of those things like the truck drivers be having, where they had a little ball on one of the ends or something, and you could just hold the ball and spin that bitch. My fat will fill the cut. And I would only go.
That's
all you want, somebody in the kitchen.
But it's not that complicated.
I just want you to make food. Just cook. Do you know how many?
What's that? The steering wheels like that?
Lady
For real?
just made food 5 times out the week.
Damn.
5 times, and I don't mean you go.
Well, that's
buy
probably why I
stuff
don't
out
see
the
it that
can.
much no more.
We gonna have green beans can. We'll have corn can, and we gonna have
The
just
ball thing
chicken.
is illegal?
I actually learned to cook.
What?
But then again, I can't cook. So
Oh wow!
Everybody's making things too complicated
But
now.
the thing is that
I got an uncle that has a. Well, okay, yeah, probably in the state. I was about to say because I got an uncle out there in Texas, man. That got a damn long boy caddy. Like I'm talking about that bitch long as shit, and he got that ball on that motherfucker, and he be swinging that bitch. We can't have underlights like damn. So what's cool about Boston again? What's cool about Boston? I'm supposed to be going up there for what?
why does it have to be the kitchen?
Why can't it be the kitchen?
Why can't it be something else?
why won't you get in the kitchen? Now I'm mad. Listen here. Go in the kitchen. Where else do I want you to be? Oh, thank God she's doing.
Look, if I get a little bit more money and I find a job that I actually like, that's paying me what I actually like, I'm moving to Texas. I don't give a fuck. No income taxes, no property taxes. Shit. I ain't got nan attachment to Boston. I hate the Bruins. I know you don't like sports, but I'm just putting it out there. No, I would probably be Cambian or something. Nigerian. Or at the worst, like West Indies or something. I'd probably be like one of these weird old Jamaican guys that fuck everything moving. Can Boston do another tea party so we can get these taxes in Boston need to throw another tea party so we can get these taxes in order, man, because I'm tired of paying all these damn taxes. Can we source this I mean, we can find concessions for this, I think. We just need to start it off where it started off at, right? I think, yeah. Y'all close enough to DC, man. Y'all can get tiki torches and weird hats and shit and go up there to just march from Boston to DC with tea bags and just throw them at people. Just hot ass, fresh out the pot tea bags and just and let it stick on the side of their face and slide down and shit. And just say how much you need taxes reduced. And it probably will work. Cause y'all paying a lot of taxes up there too, man. Up north, up in the Northeast, y'all pay a lot of fucking taxes, man. I think I saw like it was like 12% for some shit out there when I was in New York. I was like, what the fuck? Something crazy? No, it's a lib party. We throwing the liberals in the bay. Hey, we can do that too. Hey man, do that. You can do that. You can do that.
Doing my taxes. I don't
Just-
want
just-
you to. I told you what I wanted. Don't argue this. Just do it. It's not that hard. Is that really that hard? If the guy tell you that this is what he wants, but
God
you don't want to
damn,
do
for
it,
real?
don't be single.
Like out here, man, you can just go. If you got enough land, you can just go build a lake, and it's gonna still cost you the same in property taxes. That's crazy as fuck. A nice view tax. That is fucking insane. But I'm guessing if you're like in a complete urban landscape, then I guess it makes sense. I mean, like, that's why all the people from New York, they want to actually, they get money and they try to move and do better for their life. They move to Connecticut or something. Yeah. That's crazy. Massachusetts, man. God damn it.
Be single. Ain't she single? I think this lady is single, right?
And here I am arguing with our legislation down here in Georgia because we're trying to get no property taxes. I'm over here arguing with people. I'm like, man, y'all need to sign this fucking bill.
Alluding to what?
So would you, if she's playing dinner, would that be the same?
Yes,
Jeez.
because she's going out of her way to do
But
that.
she would need to
doesn't
pay.
have to do that.
She
I
would need to
believe
pay.
it.
Yes,
I believe
she
it.
needs to pay. She needs to
Watch the
invest.
pearls. Jesus.
She needs to invest. If you are watching,
Invest.
yes.
Did you use the word
You heard the
invest?
word. I love that word. I love that word. I love this. Can he talk, please?
Why is this regular young man arguing with these old ass geezers?
Right now, with us, the woman needs to invest. Make her take out her wallet. Make her pay for something small.
Lord.
And then maybe later on in the future, you
I'm not paying for no view that I already paid for.
But make her
Like, fuck
invest.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold up. I mean, can't
Fuck
women
that.
invest in relationships, Tanya? Dang.
I don't even know what to tell you on that.
Pause, she really had to think about people. Can you?
That's wild that if both those ladies
So here's my problem. I love watching and analyzing podcasts and content like this. And you could tell because it's not Buddy Right Here's shit. It's the old heads. They got this weird ass buzzing sound in the background. I mean, you probably can't hear it, but like it bothers the shit out of me. Shoot, man, shoot. We're like family here. Algorithm. I do watch Caleb Hammer a lot, man, but like to be honest with you, when it come down to the relationship stuff, man, I mean, it's apples and bananas when it come down to relationship issues. I mean, y'all don't have the same issues that we have. Y'all have the same mentalities that we have, but y'all don't deal with it the same way. Because there's not a lot of vertical mobility when it comes down to finances as far as the Black community goes. So it's a lot easier for me to comprehend because I know our numbers and I don't really get exposed to y'all numbers as much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all women do have tubes, but y'all can pay them to not have it. Our women are going to just take the fucking money and still have a tube. They're just going to shut the fuck up for a little bit longer, for a little bit. You can, you know, every Italian woman I've ever met was all right with me. Yeah. I was about to say Italian women really don't. And if you find the right kind of Latina, you don't have to deal with that either. So, you know. But it's apples and bananas, like straight up. It ain't even apples and oranges, because like the ability for y'all women to actually sit back and pay attention to what y'all have, what grievances y'all have, is like astronomically higher than whatever the hell we got going on over here. I ain't gonna flex. Exactly. See, I ain't got that. We ain't got that over here. Our women too busy competing with us to even make anything make sense. If we go to Italy, I guarantee I can find me a good one, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, because they like Big Papa over there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I already know it.
have to think about this, that is pretty wild. You won't even spend money on the
And I
person
love
that
pasta.
you're about to spend the rest of your life with,
Shit.
and you expecting them to pay for majority of your life. But before
There
y'all
you
get
go.
together, you ain't gonna spend no money. Think
Give
about
me
how
one of
crazy
them
that is. Follow the
light-eyed,
follow logic trail. I
olive
am going to
skin,
pay for
dark-haired
majority
women
of your
with
life,
long
and I'm
legs.
also gonna pay for the kids.
Mhm.
I want you to take me out to dinner in the beginning, and then after that, I will pay for almost
There you
the
go.
rest of your
That's
life.
all I
You
need.
hear that, right? But that's how bad certain
Paisan.
women is at gambling. If I told you that if you gave me $5, you have the
Yeah,
chance to win
it was a couple of
$1 million.
Italian chicks
And
I
all you
ran
gotta
into. They
do
got
is just
like,
keep doing what I say.
they got those light brown, almost greenish hazel type eyes. I done ran into a couple of them a few times, and I'd be like, ooh, yeah, probably, yeah. But it'd be like that light brown, yeah, that gold color. It's like not quite hazel, but not quite not type shit. And then, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, man. You got that combo with the olive skin. Mm. And they be having them long legs and they don't really get like fat until they like old. Mm. Pasta mama, come to me.
And you'll get $1 million just with you putting $5 in. Now I ain't saying you do what I say, it becomes some weird
Man,
eyes wide shut
I
party.
know.
I'm saying just do what I
Look,
say.
just for
and
you,
will
I'm gonna
get
start putting
this
some
$1
more
million
white people
and it's
problems in here.
reasonable. They're gonna say, I gotta think about it. Kick rocks, you and y'all weed, kick rocks.
Oh
You can
yeah.
just-
Oh yeah.
I guess you can. I can't really speak to that. I think women see it in a different way. I think when we invest, it's because some time is there. I don't
Like, do you hear this buzzing sound? And this is supposed to be professional setting. Like, I mean, look at the setup they have here. And I'm hearing like all in the background. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, y'all spent all this money on this set, but y'all got shitty ass microphones.
think that we come out of the gate investing. That's not what we're trained to do, so to speak, if you want to use that word.
They don't look as sexy as
Naturally, that's
Brazilian
just not
women
what we
or
do.
as good
I
as a
mean,
wife
we
as
weren't taught
Japanese,
that.
but shit,
That's
they are
not
perfect.
tradition. And I know I always bring
Japanese women are always trying to find a way to get over on you, but in the nicest way. Brazilian women tend to end up being, they look good, but they tend to end up being used and abused by the time you get to them when they're 22. Because everybody done went out there and spent some money on getting that ass. You know what I mean? Look, we don't buy friends. I don't buy friends. Why do you want to sell me friends? Why do you want to sell me friends? I didn't buy friends when I was in college. Why would I do it now? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Ugh, why are you trying to sell me friends? I don't even like the friends I have. Ugh, What what are we doing here, man? Stop it. Stop. Yeah. They look good, but they fucking psychos. My homie got fucked over by like 5 different Brazilian girls. Exactly. Yeah, because they're that's a good ass question. That is a good ass question. Cause I gotta, well, how the fuck do I even do it now? Um, That's probably why, to be honest with you, man, because I don't even know how to do it on how do I even do it on Twitch? How am I supposed to delete by view? That's a very good question, man. Now why the fuck can I not look? I'm over here trying to look and see how I can do it right now because I don't even know how the hell to do it at this point. I'm not gonna warn you. What the fuck I look like I'm warning you for? Um, right click your name. That's what I thought I just did. Oh, that's a left click. Yeah, that's right. Because I'm on Mac. Hold up. But I got a right clicker. Let me see. I think I actually have to do some weird shit to make a Twitch viewer a moderator. You can use the chat command mod user. There we go. Mod. Do. Oh, about to spell your name wrong. About to fuck up some shit. Huh? How? Huh. Okay. Mod. Okay, mod. Nice. Awesome. There you go. We in the game now. We in the game. We are here. Ganging. Chain swinging. There you go. A new view. Uh-oh. See? Now you get to see stuff that you weren't supposed to see. See? All kind of stuff, man. All kind of stuff. I think you're either my first or second mod on
all
here.
the traditional ways, but it is said that a man should be the first to pay for the date.
It's getting real wicked here, man.
So I don't know about that. Maybe that's a whole different age group.
Getting real
so yeah,
wicked.
I'm clutching my pearls too because I'm just not. And I'm not saying that I would not invest in a man, but it would have to be a serious relationship and some time there before I am investing.
Yes, later on you want the woman to invest, right? But the reason why you want her to, because it's harder for her to leave, is she's invested.
Well, that's how we feel about y'all.
That's the
what?
That's what I'm saying.
And the longer y'all stay.
That's true, but let the woman invest, because if they're taking money out of their purse, they're not going to be happy with that. So you want to make sure she invests.
Depends on the woman, because I will say, unlike Tanya, I have invested up front. I don't have a problem with buying the tickets, paying for the chef, paying for the meals, paying for a vacation. I have no problem with that up front within the first 30, 60, 90 days, okay? I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
But I also will walk away in 2.3 seconds. The more money I...
Don't nobody care what you're saying. First off, I don't even believe you. A little while ago,
it's all part of a family, man.
Now,
we're all a
since
family.
The conversation is moving along.
We're all related somewhat.
I'll pay, but I will still leave. No one cares. No one cares, my dear. That sound wild. You leaving means nothing because the person was planning on taking care of you for the rest of their life. Your life was going to be taken care of. Why would I care? I'm going to leave it 2.3 seconds.
It's not.
I guess I'm going to give this money to somebody else. I guess. She really hurt me.
But I tend to listen to people with 2X in their name.
Because that's what that is. I'm paying for somebody's life and for them to have my child and take care of the house. Something they was going to do anyways.
Spend up front. If you're not on your P's and Q's.
That's very true.
I'm gone.
Wow, I didn't
that
even
is
know
very true. But if they have 2X in their name, more than likely I probably do.
For a man to feel that comfortable with letting me open my wallet.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue. I mean, my name has been Ziggy since high school. Well, no, I take that back. Not high school, since college. And yeah, probably. But like, yeah, my name has been Ziggy since college, and the 2 times came around right around the same time because people used to always be drunk asking for my name, and they would be like, Ziggy. They would say my name like 3 or 4 times or whatever, so it just kind of fit. Ziggy squared, yeah, basically. Yeah, and it just spawned so many names after that. There was actually a song back in the days when I was going to college by this group called Hollyweird. It was kind of one of those R&B pop songs called Carl Two Timer, and it was a song about a dude that was trying not to be a pimp no more, and he was just had pimp ways. So yeah, that was where my name came from. I used to sell weed in college too, so that's where Ziggy came from, and I was the only guy with dreads in the entire college. So they just was, Ziggy like the Marley. There you go.
Much comfort.
The only people that don't want to be a pimp are feminists.
Augment Code is the best AI coding tool for professional software engineers. They've put a lot of time and effort.
Whoever looked at Hugh Hefner's life and said, that guy is just terrible, they probably had a vagina and didn't get much dick, or had a dick and didn't get much pussy. I mean, yeah. That's how the world is.
I'm okay with doing it. I need to see reciprocation.
People get mad when they can't do the life that everybody else lives.
On your end. The same
So they
way
try to
you feel
shut
like
it
if
and
you
make it
spend
look
money,
bad.
you want her to
It
cook.
ain't bad.
I feel like if I spend money, what you doing for me? What are you reciprocating? Why should I keep you around? Why should I keep picking you up, items when I go to Louis? Why? Why am I dropping you gifts?
What?
Why am I buying the concert tickets? Why am I doing that?
What?
And then you want me to bust it open. I'm just saying.
So basically what she's saying is that if she pays for anything, then she doesn't feel the need to bust it open. So when I'm paying for everything under the sun and you still don't feel the need to bust it open, then why should I not kick you to the curb? Like, what? Bitch, you paying for entertainment. I'm paying for our life. You better go buy the goddamn concert tickets and shut the fuck up and put this dick in there. That's another thing that doesn't make any sense to me, man. Why do women feel like sex is not an equivalent exchange? Like, why do they feel like they're giving something up when we are both giving something up? Exactly.
That's a given.
You said it.
We definitely want that.
You said it.
You want her investing down the road while we are leading up front, fellas. That's what you want. And that way she stays. That's what you want.
But I'm not staying. That's what you're
Don't make no sense at all.
Your point is not valid because that does not make me stay.
So what's making you stay?
What are you reciprocating?
I guess what she's saying, it ain't tricking if she got it. So she don't mind spending.
How is she calling this reciprocation if she's not even doing anything? What's going on, Christian Live? How you doing? Girls be acting like dudes don't make them scream from it feeling hella good. That's what I'm saying. Like, you getting dick, I'm getting pussy. We both ending with a nut. So how is this not equal? Like, what part of the equation am I missing to where pussy costs more than dick? Like, what part of the equation am I missing here? Like, every girl I slept with fell head over heels with me right after being, yeah, exactly. Might just be, I mean, look, I got chicks right now to this day that know that I'm not finna ever be anything serious with them, and they still want to come over and come lay around, play around in the sheets. They do that because that's what they want. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm cool with that. But the thing is that you ain't finna tell me that your pussy costs more than my dick. Like, you know I'm ran through, and you still want to come get it. There's no way that it's equal. Like, they only want me for my body.
But that doesn't make her stay.
She's lying. She's lying. I don't care what anybody. She already showing that she does. If you gasp about paying for a guy, now you want me to believe you just pay for guys? She ain't. This ain't a lifestyle.
You feel me?
She do. That's why the hell for single. I believe. Yeah, somebody need
Straight
to
up
tell me.
Seinfeld soup Caesar.
I heard
No dick
she
for
was
you.
single. If she's not single, that the guy that she's with is a foolish
Straight
man.
up.
If a woman is spending her last to do for you, yes, she's going to
that woman may.
But if this is overflow over here, I'm just sprinkling little things here and there.
Damn, Christian Live? You ain't gonna say hi back? I said hi.
Everybody got Jay-Z money.
Lame man.
I don't want to overflow, just a little bit.
I'm just saying, but you got to think, if I have this much.
Another thing, did they not send him the memo on the dress code? Because he's dressed like a regular ass dude coming off the street, and they all got black on. Like, did they not tell him to, hey, bro, wear black? Because that's what's gonna look good in this all white ass setup. Like, y'all could have sent him the memo. They got him out here looking like a sore thumb, saying all kind of weird ass shit. Exactly. I mean, yeah, those shorts ain't regular ass dude. He out there. Yeah, them shorts are shorting. I tell you that much. He, he definitely. I mean, look how shiny the leg is. So he probably done shaved the legs up so he can be out there, Mr. Thigh Master and shit. Weirdo ass nigga. But you know, I mean, they got him out here with some Rugrats clothes on. I mean, like, I love Bo Jackson's. I'm a Raiders fan, so I like Bo Jackson shoes. I mean, he has some cool shoes. I'm a sneaker guy. But he got these shoes on, black socks, Daisy Dukes on, and a random ass baby blue t-shirt. What are we doing? Nope. Even people in Boston don't like the Bruins. It's okay. I can not like them. I am a fan. I'm a hockey fan of a team I've never seen in person. So what? Atlanta doesn't have a hockey team anymore. So I like the Detroit Red Wings because fuck it, they're good. So and I'm a Raiders. I'm gonna go get me a Tom Brady Raiders jersey. And every time somebody asks me, why the hell you got a Tom Brady Raiders jersey? Because he's an owner. And it was a fumble.
The concert tickets. I might take you on a little vacation. I might do this. Those are sprinkles. It's not that important to me. It's not that big.
I will gladly wear it too.
You're just a toy.
Gladly.
This one right here. Saw that. So let me make sure.
So you're tricking. All right. You don't understand. You leaving doesn't affect the guy unless he really is having trouble getting the JJ.
Y'all didn't hear my leg just like damn near dislocated.
You the one that have a time clock. He doesn't have this time clock you're talking about.
I'm clear. So is it a red flag when he goes inadvertently just goes, let's see if she pays for it. Is that a red flag?
Yes.
Is it a red flag?
It's a red flag for me, yes.
So let me just say this. So for instance, if I say I'm going to take you on vacation, I'm going to pay for everything. Mm-hmm. If you don't offer to do something, red flag. You don't have to pay. Now keep in mind, I'm expecting to pay for everything. Flights,
I'm so happy
hotels,
he left.
Cars, whatever.
So happy he left. So he can disappoint. So he can disappoint the Falcons twice. I love that shit. I hate the Patriots so much, but the one thing I hate more than the Patriots is the motherfucking Atlanta Falcons. Oh. And not only did he embarrass them in the Super Bowl, but then he came down here and he went to Tampa Bay and completely blocked them from going to the playoffs altogether for 3 years straight. I loved every second of that shit. I really did. No, I hate losers that act like great. I love Tom Brady. I hate the Patriots. I like Gronkowski. Hate the Patriots. LeGarrette Blount, awesome. Don't like the Patriots. I could get down with the Patriots if it wasn't so many instances in which they got caught cheating and it was just a slap on the wrist. That's really all it is for me. That's really all it is. Then the one time, the 2-year span where I'm like, I don't want to be a Raiders fan right now, man. They've been sucking for so long, so bad, man. Let me go be a Seahawks fan because Pete Carroll. And then we lose to the fucking Patriots. Hell yeah, it was real. Deflategate was real. Yeah, they got caught. They got caught 3 different times. They got caught with Deflategate, they got caught with Spygate, and they got caught with the fucking Tuck rule. Yeah. Deflategate was definitely 100%. Deflategate was 100%. I don't care what nobody says. Like when I played college ball, that shit made a huge difference. Shit. If it was in my head, then Tom Brady wouldn't have been suspended the first 4 games of that last season he was there.
I agree with that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I will leave in the.
It makes a difference on both sides, but it makes less of an impact to the side that actually knows something is going on. That's like you racing and everybody got Nas in their car, but everybody agrees to not use it. But you say, fuck it.
In the beginning, right? Throughout the relationship, but as time goes on, I'll let you invest a little bit, little stupid stuff like the chicken I was talking about going to the store. Oh, hey, can you give me a shirt or something like that? When you're out, little stuff to let me know, like, okay, she's into me. That's what I'm saying.
So, at what point does it turn into a waste of time? Because I'm investing these things. And I don't even know if you're really serious.
Yeah.
I could just be spending money frivolous.
Once I'm spending my money, I'm serious.
I'm talking about me.
Y'all killing me, man. Like I mean, seriously, I don't even know how. And I'm all right. So I'm assuming we're all starting from scratch. Like we talking about first dates, second date, third dates.
Yes.
I don't even see why. I'm totally agreeing with you on that one, Dawn. Please don't keep that on tape. But like, I think it goes both ways, though, right? Because if I'm with somebody and I just met them, and you named out some things that we doing, going out to eat and going to some flight somewhere to Miami or something stupid, Jamaica, whatever. In my mind, it's not a big deal anyway. Yeah. So I don't even really care about it. I'm not even thinking about the monetary part of it. Like you said, I'm more or less looking at how the person is. And if she's cool, like at some point she goes, no, I got this. You know, then that tells me a lot.
Yeah, you hear that buzzing sound too? And it's only when they're talking. It's only when these guys are like, well, actually everybody on this whole little screen over here, like you have this awesome looking setup. This shit looks good. And then you just got some random ass fuzzy sound just all over top of the back end. Like,
and so again, that part,
the fuck is that?
And so that I think that plays both ways with both.
And then when he pauses, you don't hear it on his end.
Tanya, like, I just don't think money is even in play first, second, third, fourth date with me. Because I just feel like that's just not something to be broached. And I think a lot of times now, you know, you hear people discussing money and who's supposed to pay the first date, or second date, third date.
That's true.
Like, why are you
I agree completely.
First of all, they bring that up, I am out.
Right. Like, and that's what I'm saying. And
I don't see the microphones on anybody but him.
The person they're with and start being more observant because it's kind of like
she got wires and shit hanging out her back.
There is no issue.
She got a battery pack over here.
So you have to be careful with that. And I think when I was thinking about this subject and we were talking about my top like red flags, it wasn't even in this.
And like I say, I'm a sound engineer by trade. I picked up this shit on my own. I learned how to do it. I went into school for music theory and shit like that. So everything that I know is like just happenstance. I had to go through it to figure it out. They could have got 2 shotgun microphones, one above here, one above here, and they would have been perfectly fine. I mean, you know, hey. engineers. I mean, I went to school for architecture too. Now, I mean, I had some urban planning and some real engineering behind me. Yeah, I wasn't, you know. I mean, I got some engineering chops behind me. You got to have a little bit of engineering know-how to be an architect. You can't just you can't just out the blue just make up a fucking buttress that works correctly and not have any kind of, yeah, exactly. There you go. Structural engineering. Yeah. Like, cause there's no way I could put a freaking domed ceiling in my home and not have an idea about buttresses at all. Or, you know what I'm saying, structural integrity and shit. Oh, yeah. They do. Well, shit, the school I went to, man, it was like top 4, top 5 in the country for architecture. So they didn't play that shit. You had to have some kind of engineering understanding, and that's where my ass fell out. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm an artist, and the numbers, I can do numbers. I can do measurements. I can figure out how much weight I can put on an arch, but and when you try to make my idea fit the engineering part, and it ain't got nothing to do with numbers, then yeah, okay, yeah. Top 10 for engineering, but that's general engineering and not specific. Respect. Ooh, okay. See, there you go. Is it out there in Boston?
This realm, because I first started thinking about, if I'm with her, I'm thinking about how she treats her family and kids. Right? I'm like, does she have a good relationship?
Well, Kenny the one who brought it up.
Kenny was down there with the chicken and because I'm like, no. Yeah, I was looking at like the real service stuff. Like, all right, is she kind? Is she nice to the people?
Whatever, Marcel.
No, it does matter. And so we out eating. Let's go.
That's not bad.
And she rude to the waiter.
Now that's a red flag.
That's it, right? Like,
respect, man. Go on and do your thing, bro. Make sure you wipe and wash.
Right. And then I said again, if she always beefing with her own kids, like, I don't even talk to my oldest. Like, come on, thank you. Like, that tells me, I'm like, okay, she don't really love family like that. You just beefing with your own kids, right?
True.
And now y'all touched.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all saying a bunch of stuff, but a lady who gasped about paying for the date with the person that she's she interested in, that's a red flag.
It is a huge red
Especially
flag.
for a lady who talks about that she got all types of money and she's just sprinkling it. You know, sprinkle. She's just throwing the money around. That's a red flag. It's a red flag. Y'all don't want to say it is, but that's what it is.
My third one, which is 100% finances. Agree. Right, I'm like, okay, if we beefing over the first date and you talking some bull,
it's gonna be a problem.
Right, I'm out anyway. I'm like, what are you talking about? Right. We're talking about dinner here, and it's an issue. Right, then we can't go long term, right? Because what are you talking about? That's all I'm saying. So that was me the way I thought.
But that's easy because you're not asking her to pay for anything the first couple of dates.
Right, but again, I actually respected his perspective because he said he's looking to see if she's investing early in the relationship.
How you gonna say this?
I think
exactly.
I'm not even flagging that as generational. I'm thinking that that's just a different perspective because when you use that wording, I thought about it. I'm like, well, that's actually kind of legit.
Yeah, that would be after date 4.
No, but I mean,
what?
No, she just said take her on 4 dates, so she got 4 times to just try to use you for whatever. That's what she just said. Men don't use women for dates, my dear. Okay, so him saying I want you to pay for
fancy
something is
toilets.
the investment because he's planning on paying for you anyway.
My man's just switched over to a whole different account
and then saying on date 5, let's see if she buy me a
to say how great his toilet is.
And this the same lady. Oh, that just changed to me. It's not. Why would you say 4 then? Why are you trying to get as many dates as possible? I'll let y'all know right now. I'm not going on 4 dates with somebody. First off, you got like 2 dates. 2 dates for me to know if this thing seemed cool. And guess what? We're together. 2. Because what's worse gonna happen? What's worse gonna happen to me? Oh, we're dating now. Yeah, you're not gonna. You can't trick me. All I'm doing while we're dating is observing you. You have a personal stalker. I'm watching you. I'm just staring at you now to see who you really are. That's really what's happening. But 4 dates, then I'll pay for something. Man, kick rocks.
Kenny D want to put you to the test and want to see what you gonna do.
But that's not date 1, 2, and 3.
But it's flipping it date 1 because if he got
something to say.
I'm gonna let you jump in right now, Kenny. But I'm just saying if Kenny D's pockets are good, and now he's doing this is the whole reverse psychology thing. This
appreciate it. Appreciate that follow. I seen that shit.
Right. So if Kenny D is just literally sitting back just to see what she's gonna do. And see if she's gonna actually pay or is she gonna make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, but
that's actually next level.
You gotta see. I remember a couple of months ago, I had a woman, we were talking.
His hair is fucking with me right now.
Right? Nothing wrong with that. I turned around and asked her, hey, can I have, lunch, $25 or whatever? Just send it to me.
Ooh, Jesus.
The person started complaining.
Oh, heck yeah.
What?
$25. I don't need it.
The
I don't even
fuck
need
is
it.
wrong with this shit?
Don't be testing me, though.
Yeah.
You gonna test.
What?
Oh, this
he
is
was the woman
the money
with
is
those
nothing.
shorts on.
You won't know it's a test until it's done. That's the only time you'll know it's a test.
And if you fail the test, then you ain't gonna never know shit.
Thing you're talking about is technically a test, right? But whatever.
But you're gonna test me.
We don't test, but don't test me on that.
Yes,
Can you send me $25? Delete and Bluckety block.
Right, yeah.
That means
so you broke.
Off the break. No, I might have been into you until you asked for that $25.
Oh, so you broke.
Why is that true?
Because you a brokey. If you ask
There
you a brokey.
Damn.
No, because you a brokey, because you ain't got $25 to give away, but you expecting me to spend like $50, $60 a date 4 times before you put out anything? Fuck out of here.
That would turn you off. Oh, you wrinkle face bastards. That's annoying. That just made me.
I
so
fuck
upset.
with Shaq.
Hey, yo, do you
I fuck with the way Shaq
listening
talk.
to her voice and looking at the thing on top of her head and looking at her attire and everything. She's not young. You are saying like Ice Spice or Lotto statements, my dear, and you are extra grown. You are so grown. I am now so upset. And then she had the other one say, yeah, that would turn me off. Sending a guy that you are trying to be in a relationship with $25, that would turn you off. Good thing no one's talking to you.
Yeah.
The other one in a relationship, they make it so
For sure. 100%. Like, if you it doesn't matter. I don't care if she asks me to take her out. The first 3 dates, and this is only me. I don't expect anybody else to live like this, but the first 3 dates are on me. I don't give a damn. I will fight you for that bill. I don't care. Because it's my investment towards the situation. But anything after that, if you ain't offering or you ain't coming up with suggestions, then you gonna fall further and further down the roster until you fall off the list. That's just how I go. I'm not playing that shit. And I don't do no baby ass, rinky dink ass dates. I do at minimum $100 a plate dates type shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I do ask you after date 3 out the blue, hey man, I left my card at the crib, you think you can cash at me or just sell me $10 just to get me through the day so I can go get lunch at the job or something like that, and then you have a problem with that after I done spent $300-$400 on you in the last 3 or 4 dates, you're done. You're done. No, I don't blame you. But nah, I mean, look, I used to do the cheap date things. I used to do the cheap date too. I ain't gonna flex. But you get more grace and you get more ability. You can be more comfortable to talk shit how you see fit if you put her on a date that you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be like how I do. Like I said, I do $100 dates because I eat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping too much about that part. I'm gonna take you where I want to go, where I want to eat, and then hopefully you find something in it that you like about it. But I agree. I used to be like that for sure. But if you set a certain standard and all you ask for is reciprocation from that, then it's a lot easier to deal with. Like, don't get me wrong, I've had long relationships off of $0 exchanged for the first couple months, but then a lot of times nowadays I'm just trying to get to the fucking point. And it's a lot easier for me to talk how I want to talk and say what I want to say when I got all the cards in my hand. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But that's why I say I do what I do. Cause the I'm not gonna say like a Ruth Chris or anything like that, because that shit sucks. But if I go take a chick to like a Rays on the River or something like that, it's gonna be a more quaint restaurant. It's gonna be a place where I can sit down. The waiter ain't gonna bother me all damn day. We can sit back and talk. I feel that. I feel that. Usually first dates I usually do an experience. Second dates I normally do a dinner. Third date, if you make it that far, is usually like a dinner place that's like sentimental to me. You know, like, oh, this is a place I went to when I first came out here to Georgia, da 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 da, you know, type shit. But the first dates usually are an experience. The second dates is usually like I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna know. You know, we gonna have these hard conversations on this second date.
Sense for guys to be able to cheat on women.
Yeah.
They make it like
For
that.
sure.
If a
For
lady invested in a guy, and
it's just hard, man. It's hard to not be to not find shitty people nowadays, man. It's hard.
But when I listen to these heifers speak, it's not hard. It's so easy, and I can't say nothing. All I can say is that you should find a better lady. But yeah, she should get cheated.
I ain't gonna lie. I slow burn the fuck out these women at the beginning. I will text you to death. Nah, they don't use me for no free dinner. If they do, they get that one free damn dinner. If they using me, I can smell them a mile away. That's all they gonna get is that damn dinner. I'm gonna call it a day on that. They ass fall off the roster quicker than a fucking rock in the river. Real talk. But shit. If they using me for a dinner, then they already won my level anyways. Most of the girls that most girls in general will do that, but most girls that I deal with are willing to pay first date out because I vet them, we talk, they fall in love with me before I even see their ass face to face. So a lot of the times I gotta fight them off for the first bill any damn way. Like, nah, baby, I got this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if they on their phone the whole time, man, shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm putting money on the table. Well, this is another thing that I do a lot too. I pull money out my account before I go on a date for how much I expect it to be. Because I set up everything from the get-go. Exactly. I will put my money on the table and get the fuck out of there. I won't even say bye. I won't say nothing at all. I'm gone. I done did that shit plenty of times before, and women respect me for that. I had a chick call me after the fact, after I did that, and she was like, well, what happened? I wasn't feeling it. Well, what can I do to make it better next time? What can I do to, you don't want to go hang out? I'll set it up and pay for it next time. Is it the money thing? No, it's not the money. I just didn't like you. Well, was it something I said? Yeah, it was. Well, tell me specifics so I can change. No, it ain't that serious. You have a good life. For me, it ain't all that, because it's another one of them. It's another one of them. It's 1,000 of them. It's only one of me. You know what I'm saying? I done had that plenty of times. And they gonna be begging and pleading and shit when you just get up, you finish your beer, because that's usually what I do. I normally get an old fashioned, I get a beer, I sip the old fashioned, and I drink the beer. Once I'm done with that beer and that meal, if I ain't feeling what I'm feeling, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gonna eat though. I'm gonna eat.
It on. That's how I think. I'm sorry.
A whole turn off. It's no way.
This is the only way, and I'm being honest. I'm very traditional when it comes to dating.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not.
Absolute and only way I would be paying something for something early on is if I asked the person to go out.
Okay.
No.
Exactly.
That's not traditional. How are you traditional? That's not traditional. You shouldn't. If you gonna be traditional, be all the way. Be all the way. Don't pick and choose.
Be all that you can be,
Being
baby.
a traditional dater, I'm not gonna even really ask a man to go out. They're gonna always, if they ask me, then they are responsible for paying for that date. So.
You see how she said that? I'm a traditional woman. I don't ask men out. They need to ask me. But if I ask a man out, I'll pay. Bitch, did you not just hear the words coming out your mouth? You said that you would never ask because you're a traditional woman. But then if you ever did ask, you would pay. So you're expecting a man to pay in perpetuity for the rest of his life with no guarantees of any kind of financial reciprocation at all. That's what that was. You just gonna put him on the hook for forever. Who gonna sign up for that?
Yeah, that would be the only way.
Who's signing up for that?
Well, it wasn't a date he was talking about. He took, I think he said even after the date, he would just randomly ask, "Hey, yo, can I get $25 for such and such?" And if you say no, then you wasn't into him. So he was all right with paying for dates.
That's
he just
true.
wanted to see if you would send him $25 to help him out. But there you go. I'm gonna be traditional. What you got a job for, heifer? What you got a job for?
Sometimes it'll be like, I don't like none of the stuff he's picking, so I would then
to this issue.
That's not traditional.
I mean, I never run into this issue. All the men that I go out with always pay.
Right.
I
And that's my
never.
point.
But you're still single. All the men always pay, but you're still single. Yeah, crack. Big screen. Ain't no big screen.
There you go.
Me listen more if they gotta say.
It
He
never
mad.
even comes
He
up
mad.
on date 8, 9,
He
10,
didn't even know if he
11,
wanted to go big
12.
screen or not.
No, but that's
I'll never take you on no 12 dates. That sounds crazy.
Well, hold
You
up,
got
hold up,
people
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
12.
Right.
No, but
crack. Big screen. Ain't no big screen. Let me listen more if
Hold
they gotta
up,
say.
hold up.
it never even comes up on date 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right.
No, but
Why
I'll never take you on no 12 dates. That sounds crazy. You got people tricking on you and how old you are and that thick makeup on your face. What?
Look at that triple chin. And she talking about 12 dates.
If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code
Bitch,
or
if I took you on 12 dates, I done fucked 10 times. Straight up. 12 dates? What you talking about? Like back to back to back? I usually do a date a week. A date a week. Now, if you go, you tell them, what am I taking you on 3 and 4 dates a week for 12 dates before I get anything in return? So you telling me 12 weeks and then I probably can think about getting something in return. I don't want to deal with you then because you broke. You living off me at this point. Like, what? What? Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Look at this. Look at this chin. Look at this chin. 1, 2. And then she got a little goblet down here at the bottom. She got a little Michael Douglas going on down here. I mean, it could be a makeup thing, but that looked like some straight up Michael Douglas type shit. You can tell she's stuffed up into a fupa thing up in there. What's that shit called? A faja? She's stuffed up into a faja up in here so she can make herself look decent as far as her body goes. She got body makeup on too. Like, come on, bro. And you talking about I gotta wait 12 dates before I get anything in return? You smoking fucking crack. Yeah, corset. Yeah. Well, I mean, they got 2 different things now. They got corsets now, and then they have these things called fajas that they wear after they get BBLs and shit. She definitely has a BBL. Let me show you right quick. It's a fucking faja. Yeah, she said 12 dates. She said after 12 dates, faja. What's that? Post BBL corset. Yeah, like these motherfucking things. Like it's not really a corset like this. It's a fucking spandex thing that they call like a faja. Yeah, there you go. FAJA. Faja. It's like a full body corset. They just snatch all that shit up in there, and motherfucker can be 300 fucking pounds and snatch all that shit together up in there in one weird ass meat sausage pack casing. And then they put their clothes on over top and let it drape like usual, so it look like that's part of their body. Like, you could tell. She got a whole faja on. Out here looking crazy.
I find that men of a certain
Yeah, she said 12 dates before she, man, I'll go back again, because look, I know I'm not.
That's never
Right.
There you go. I'm gonna be traditional. What you got to
all the men that I go out with always pay.
Right.
I
and that's my
never on date 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right.
Never,
But that's
I'm never gotta say.
it never even comes up on date 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right.
Never,
But that's
I'm never taking you on no 12 dates. That sounds crazy. You got people
Group where that's just
Okay, so she may be giving up some ass, but you telling me 12 dates in and I can't even get $25 for lunch? At 12 dates, we going out. We're already a thing. At 12 dates? 12 dates and we ain't got nothing. There's nothing established enough to where we can have back and forth banter. We can. I was out at Target and I smelt this candle to remind me of your cologne. I just bought it just because I thought you would like it. You telling me you ain't even doing that after 12 dates, man? Bitch, go on somewhere.
Nah, get me over there on something.
Bitch, go on somewhere. I don't want you.
You want to see what you gonna do before you do it. That's a little different. Like, that's Kitty D doing it his way, KD doing his way.
The thing is that if she's at this age and she's still a virgin, then something's wrong with her too. So it's no win at this point. Like, at this age, at this big old age that she is, and the big old age that she is, any of this stuff that they're talking about is completely outrageous. Completely.
But I think that's why we probably just aligning on that one issue. Like, it's just something that you just don't even want to test them up on. Because I agree with you too. Like, doing something like that, you like, that I'm gonna have 25.
big screen. Now it's a big screen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody pissed me off. If you won't even
All
give me $25, think about how crazy is. I am planning on taking
All
care
of
of your
them.
life. And then other lady with the 1950s thing, the thing that all the women wore on Medea, she gonna say $25. I would probably pay if I didn't like the places you were taking me. But that ain't traditional. How you keep picking and choosing what traditional is? That's not what that is. If the guy offers you on a date, your answer is yes or no. He's leading right now. You don't get to do this thing you're talking about. But you know, I guess guys just let you do it, right? And now the biggest, the baddest. What's his name? Something X plug, a big X plug. Her with the weave. You are a problem. If a lady over the age 30 says brokey, she does fentanyl. Now I don't know how many people I hit. Don't know how many of y'all I hit out there, but if there's some dogs hollering, hey yo, holler. I know a nigga like that don't put lotion on. I don't care what anybody say. He was right. In today's age, almost all the women, you have to test them. You gotta put them through a test. Because guess what? I don't care what he's saying. They're doing it to you. Let that sizzle in your spirit. They're doing it to you. You're being tested at all times. Divorce rate, you're being tested, and it doesn't stop when you get married. Your test is always going. So why wouldn't you? I don't care what they saying. I test them. Nigga, I test a motherfucker real quick. I will let my gas run out, and I will take all my money in my card, move it to a different card, so my card declines, so that I can look at you. I don't care. I say, oh, I think you broke. Oh, then you was here for the money. Thank God. She didn't like me like that, I guess. I do it. I'm a different type of savage. I kind of just told everybody my tricks. Because one of my other things is that you go on IHOP to Applebee's, baby. That's your first date. It is what it is. But man, ooh, I'm stressing over here. Got me sweating.
I feel him on that though. I feel him on that.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
Like,
I'm not really
if a chick don't like Applebee's or Chili's, then she ain't the chick for me. Cause I will frequent a Waffle House. I will frequent an IHOP. I will frequent a Applebee's and a Chili's. Now, once a week, I will go blow some money and blow some steam out on a real restaurant or something like that. Go to like 6 foot deep bar and grill or something like around the corner where it's like $30 plates or something like that, and then you get like a good $12 cocktail or something like that. I'll do that. I ain't tripping, but it's like if you telling me from the get go you don't even like one of the places that I love a lot, then get the fuck on. I'm real quick on the get the fuck on part.
8-year-old that works in New York, lives in Jersey City.
Let's go,
Here are my
Anton.
top 3 dating non-negotiables. Number 1, and it's a very strong one,
Mm-hmm.
and I understand
He said this should
people
be
who may
fun.
disagree with it. I do not date men who do not have a bachelor's degree.
Why?
I tried to do it once, and I swear to God, my eye was twitching the entire time. Can't do it. Sorry. You at least need a
That's high blood pressure, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with him having a degree or not.
bachelor's degree. Yeah. Not sorry about it. No.
All right, well, let's start there and let's start to mine this out a little bit. And we're going to go point by point because apparently she has 3 points. Her first point is that she would never go on a date. She didn't say marry. She didn't say get into a relationship. She didn't say any of this stuff. Her dating non-negotiables is that she is not even interested in talking to a guy that does not have a bachelor's degree. Think about this for a second, people. And this kind of shows the gap between those that go to school in order to get a piece of paper versus people that can actually think their way out of a brown paper bag, right? So let's really break this down. Doesn't matter if they're not in a trade, doesn't matter what their life circumstances turned out like, if they're a millionaire, regular person, the consistency, it doesn't matter about student loans, didn't even matter about breaking it down into what field of study that it is, whether it's a STEM field or liberal arts, doesn't matter about if it's, student loans and what that debt looks like, none of that stuff. The only thing that she broke down, because she added the context and I was waiting for the context. Let me see because I see it say number 2 right there. That means she's about to go over to the next point. The only thing is the first non-negotiable with regard to the first thing that she said was that they have to have a bachelor's degree. She tried it, which is weird to me because I don't even know how you get into a conversation prior to going on a date with somebody and finding out whether or not they have a bachelor's degree or not. Apparently, all of y'all are on dating apps or something like that, and y'all get the text and everything. But usually, in real life, people meet people organically. They may exchange Instagram information in order to not be so, you don't have the exact phone number immediately, and, it may take off a little bit there if they're interested with each other. Doesn't matter, bachelor's degree. Got to have a bachelor's degree. And it's so crazy. It is so weird to me that people have these wild standards, which, for me, it really doesn't matter either way because, I'm in a great space and I'm doing really, really well. However, for people that don't have a bachelor's degree, you're missing out on this great beauty. A bachelor's degree. All right, let's get into point number 2.
Number 2, I do not go on dates unless a man hits me up prior with full details, so like time, place, any details I need to know about the date beforehand, at least 3 days prior. You're not going to hit me up with half-assed plans the day of. Let that sink in, ladies. And you're probably like, what is the justification of that? I don't like type B people. I am very type A. So you're not going to have me rushing and try to figure anything out the day of. It's not going to happen.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent, adaptive,
Number 3.
All right, before we get into number 3, because we always want to get the full context of number 1 and number 2. So 3 days prior, 3, you have to give her a full itinerary of exactly what your plans are before you get the privilege of being able to take her out on a date. You have to plan. You have to make sure that she has her schedule blocked off. You have to do all of this. The most beautiful people in the world and the most awesome people in the world has none of this.
And see, the problem that I come in contact with is that if you do too much to conform to this one woman that has this one weird ass idealism for what she thinks the ideal date is, then you're shooting yourself in the foot for 99% of all the other women out there. Because I don't care what anybody says, women love spontaneity. They love not knowing what's really going on. So if you switch up your style and your swag just to go deal with this one chick that wants to know exactly what's up every fucking second of the minute, every time of the date, then you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot trying to copy and paste that same idea for any other woman in the world. You know how many times I tricked a woman real good. I sent her, hey man, I got this cool ass idea. Oh man, yeah, I can't wait till I see. Yeah. And then I just take her to somewhere that's like $20. And she had a time of her fucking life. But if I would have told her ahead of time she was gonna go to the fucking college football hall of fame or something like that, she probably would have been like, nah, I'm cool. Like, nah, fuck that. You ain't finna know shit. You finna go wherever the hell I tell you to go, and we gonna go there. Like, fuck you mean? 3 days ahead of time. You smoking dope.
They don't even care
Exactly.
about a date. The only thing they care about is sitting up under you
5 minutes before.
Listen, I know a girl, right? One of the most
Look, most of the time, when I tell chicks I got this cool ass idea for a date, I don't. I'm stalling. If they were if they were there for you wherever we go, excuse me, it wouldn't even fucking matter. You fucking right. You fucking right.
In the world. Do you know what she says her definition of a good time is?
Anything
working
with you
together.
Exactly.
She's on her laptop, he's on his laptop, they doing whatever it is that they got to do, but as long as they are in each other's presence, good times. Do dishes together, feed. I mean, you could think of 1,000 things. I mean, I could think of something for real that you could really get into. But the point that I'm making is that you got to text her plans at least 3 days before you get the privilege of being able to take her out is insane to me. Now, she says that she's not a type B person, she's a type A person. I can only use my context clues as a lifetime C student to be able to mine that out, right? And so I'm assuming that a type A person, and you guys feel free to correct me inside of the chat. I'm assuming that a type A person is a person that is extremely organized and they have to know everything ahead of time. Whereas a type B person must be like a laissez-faire, go with the flow. I'ma just try to figure it out as it go. Let's just see what the vibes are. Now, I tend to be more of a type B person. I'm a type A person when it comes to making sure that I take care of business, right? You got to make sure that your calendar is in order. You got to make sure you meet your meetings and all of that stuff. But then when it comes to regular everyday life, listen, you can plan and then it's just, then it's the vibes that take over after that. And we're going to figure it out as you know what, let's pivot for a minute. You know what? Because I like the best times is just taking a spirit of moment trip or the spirit of moment flight or something like that, right? So, yeah, this is a little bit strict, but
I want to challenge you to create a $300
I mean,
a day
my whole
business.
thing is about that is that, like, okay, I don't know you. I don't know you. So if I don't know you and I plan something that would be fly as fuck for like somebody else, and then I notice that it's maybe not that fly for you, then I would pivot. You can't pivot if you got everything planned out 3 days in advance. Now you're over here looking stupid with your dick in your hand. Oh, you don't like steak? Oh, you're a vegan? Well, I planned on us going to a steakhouse. I mean, shit, you ain't gonna tell me? Now you so caught up in your shit that you can't even pivot correctly because you don't know what the fuck she like. Now, at this point, now you just completely lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't act like that.
I'm assuming
You
that
can't be
number 3
daft like that
probably
dumbass
is going to
chick.
take the cake.
And I think it's honestly something that's more new in the past 2 years. If you're not pre-exposed to West Indian culture, I can't date you. So that's not me saying like
West Indian culture.
Question for all of my friends and family in the chat. What the fuck is West Indian culture? Honestly, I have no clue.
So
what
because
she
I
just
don't
said.
like
She looks like
beef
a black
patties
woman
as
to
much.
me.
I mean,
you know what? I made a mistake. Let me let her
so
finish
because I
saying what
don't
she
like
gotta say.
because I don't like beef patties as much as I like a sloppy Joe, all of a sudden I can't date you either. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck
to be
out of
West
here.
Indian in order for me to date you. Like, you very much so can be a European man, but you need to have some knowledge about my culture, and you have to be willing and able to learn my culture. Because, sweetheart, I'm Trini to the bone. You're gonna have to learn it real quick.
All right, so listen, I think that all of this is stupid, and it's probably a good reason why she's still in the dating pool.
Yeah, all
and
of
it
this
doesn't
is
really
stupid.
matter what you are, what your culture is, as long as you learn her culture. And so here's the interesting part about that, though, right?
Are
Is
you
that
doing
in
anything to
all of
learn
these three
theirs?
things, I didn't hear her say anything about what it is that she is going to do or what she's accommodating for. All I hear is me, 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 me. Right? She doesn't have to learn anybody else's culture. She doesn't have to accommodate somebody else's type B or type A or whatever. She doesn't have to meet any expectations for being able to go on a date with somebody that is planning for and all of this stuff. And so, this is a situation that I would assume that most guys
smoking
is
dope
going to be like, you know what? I thought it was cool to talk to you just because there wasn't nobody else to talk to. And this ain't really what I expected it to be. So I'm going to just go ahead and bow out gracefully. I think that women are just, it's too much, bro. It's too much. It just seems like it's too complicated. It's not even that deep, and people are making it a lot more than what it really needs to be.
It's no longer
you gotta
fun.
know and you gotta learn West Indian culture because she's Trini. It's like, what the fuck? Ain't you in America? No, you're not American. You're not in America. You're not an American citizen. So I don't know, man. I just think that it's too much. I think that anybody that has these many rules or these many non-negotiables, I thought the non-negotiable was going to be like, you can't be HIV positive or, you can't be a pedo or something like that. I thought it was going to be something for real. But in most instances, if you're a good person, if you're a dope person, you figure it out and you just go from there. Anyways, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Let me know what y'all think inside of the chat.
Quick, concise video. I fuck with it, Anton.
Ooh, we're making the next sandstorm, bro.
Yeah, that's retarded. That shorty retarded. Shorty retarded.
Hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing.
Ooh, yeah, this the video I've been waiting on.
I'm gonna record this because that's not okay. No, the thing is, this is the third time we've done it.
You don't pay for shit.
You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account.
I'm starting to get why Brittney Renner acts the way she does.
Yeah.
It's her damn mama. It's almost some goddamn only $11K in his account. That nigga's 3. That little 3-year-old richer than like 95% of America.
Come on. Hell hath no fury like a bitter baby mama scorned, especially if she has a battery in her pack from her own damn mama. Brittney Renner, who I believe was cosplaying Muslim up until about a couple of days and a few hours ago. Well, she recently just took to these social media streets. Now, I don't know if it was her mama that uploaded the content or her that uploaded the content, but somehow we all have the content
viral. This is
her mama
gangbusters
filming
right now.
PJ
I ain't even
Washington,
gonna lie
the
to
baby
you.
pappy, coming up to Brittney Renner's home and attempting to take the son. And what followed after that just makes me sad for the child, makes me sad for the situation. But it is a story of many young men today that make the mistake of impregnating Demon. Let's go over the content. I want to go through the complete clip. I ain't gonna stop it. I want you guys to watch it, and I'll come back later with my commentary. Let's get active. Without further ado.
And I'm gonna pause it right here real early. Hold up. Because I want y'all to see what I just saw. We're gonna go back a little bit.
Okay, hold on, pause.
We're gonna go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Hold up. It went too quick. It went too quick. Let me pause it right at the right spot. Look at this right here. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. You have a max contract NBA player's baby and a permanent fixture in your living room is stacks of newspapers and lawn furniture. This man gets contractually for the next 4 to 5 years, he's going to get $200 million. He is paying anywhere in excess of $8,000 a month. And you have lawn chairs and stacks of newspaper in the living room in which you're raising his child. You have absolutely no room to complain about shit he do.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. Man, it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Where that bitch?
Yeah. Hey, you wish I would. What the fuck you looking at?
That's on my way, bitch.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that bitch. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
All right, so you guys are sort of content. I'm sure a lot of you guys are just in the comment section right now popping off. But let's go through and give a play-by-play just so I can give you my analysis of what's happening. But first and foremost, before we get started, it does not make me feel good to continue to go over piece of content after piece of content of the same exact thing, which is bitter baby mama sabotaging the relationship between a father and a child. And it makes it even more excruciating to see the behavior of where she gets it from, which is her own damn mama. This to me looks like a complete and utter setup. I mean, even if you look at his face in the beginning, he looks surprised, like a deer in headlights, why he was being recorded. And she's playing the perfect role of agent of chaos. And there's nothing that can make sense to them in this situation. They're just mad and upset because whatever they thought that either the relationship was going to be turned out not to be so. He's clearly moved on. And in fact, his girlfriend was sitting in the car right on the other side, and the mom started to pop off towards the girlfriend, or they were upset that he's moving on and they do not have access to the amount of money that they thought that they were going to have access to. Did you hear the reference towards $11,000 for a baby? What baby needs $11,000? It's not for the baby. It's for the lifestyle. Duh. We can all come to that very logical conclusion. But, you know, when you have a banshee yelling at you in your face, there's not much that you can say and or do. Anyway, let's give the play-by-play because I want to watch this
in a
wondrous
baby's
Muslim
bank account
woman work.
sitting
Let's
around.
go.
Like, if they were any kind of smart, they would have funneled 5,000 of it into a Roth IRA or a S&P 500, and they would have been able to put that money back in there by the time that baby was 5 years old. He would have had that $11,000 back in his account, and then you would have had money put in perpetuity for the rest of your lives. But Of course, they didn't leverage it like that. So they over here complaining and bitching
Now,
about
it looks
the money
like
that they don't
it
have.
looked like the grandpappy is somehow caught in the middle of this. Notice how the grandpappy stood at the door. And he didn't do anything. He's not saying anything.
Okay, hold
Now,
on, pause. This is what we not.
she's saying, hold on, pause. So she's saying pause because she knows that there's a camera behind him, knowing, ergo, that this was going to be a situation.
Doing. So every time that he
Look at his face. He's confused.
I'm gonna record this because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third.
He's like, come on.
Third time he's done it. This is the third.
So what they're saying is that this is the third time that you've come to the door and the baby is screaming. See, the thing is that babies cry. You're in a tumultuous situation, co-parenting situation.
Right.
Babies will be babies, but let's not skate over the fact that in a lot of these situations, the mother or the one that has more custody over the child can create these situations that are negative in nature. They will pollute the river, right? They will enter in poison. They know that the father's getting ready to come in, so they'll enter in the idea of either being sad that the baby is leaving, right? Or they'll make it a very stressful or an anxiety-ridden place or an environment before the baby leaves. So by the time that the baby is transferring ownership, the baby is already confused, it's nervous, it's scared, and then she's now trying to capture content of, see, look, pause, look. This is what happens when we give the baby over him because you ain't shit, you ain't no man, you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, or whatever it is that she's attempting to do right here. But let's keep listening.
Third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually,
How do you know that it's not that he is a baby? It can't even protect itself from accidentally killing itself at this age. What do you mean he doesn't want to go for? Or is it that you're creating an environment where the baby is just so uncomfortable and scared that it doesn't know what's going on? It's not a...
Well, I mean, the thing is that, fundamentally, and this is the basic understanding of any of this shit. She is a Instagram or social media influencer, which means that she has 1,001 hours in the day to be right here in front of this child. Right? If not, then she's with the grandparents. Right? So the baby has an environment in which he is comfortable in. The baby has an environment in which they know what's going on, a complete understanding of this place. And then whether or not you see your father once every 3 weeks or every 3 weeks, because he is a current NBA player, he's just not going to see his dad as much as he normally does. So anytime you put a baby in a situation where they're leaving the comfort that they know to go to a place where they're not 100% comfortable because they're not there all the time, they're going to cry because they're leaving their comfort to go somewhere that they're not 100% about. Whether it's their father or not, the fact that you see this baby, the baby sees you every single day means that he knows that you care about it. He doesn't see the father every day, so he's not going to know exactly. He probably don't even remember the dad's face because the baby is 3 years old, 4 years old or something like that. You don't have memories like that until way after that. So it's like, you can't even justify it that this is an issue because it's really a non-issue until it is an issue or if it's a problem like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it is yet. The baby doesn't even have the ability to tell you what it is and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
It's a cold transfer. And as the father is walking away with the child, you're instigating more madness, more chaos. So within the baby's mind, it's a dirty ass feedback loop to think that this person is bad because of the situation or the environment that you are creating.
Well, actually show up and do something then with him.
That escalated cold, by the way.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him.
So PJ said it's because y'all baby him, and then she's responding back, no, it's not. Nobody babies him.
This is Pod 5, the first.
Come on.
Him. It's a baby.
You gonna give him his bag and
You're
stuff?
supposed to baby a baby.
That's terrible.
Keep paying attention.
3 weeks in a row.
He's there every week. Every week. When you should be happy that he's trying to be an active participator in the baby's life, you get upset and manufacture bullshit out of thin air that the baby is crying when you do this weird ass transfer and you cause all of this chaos. This is crazy. There's so many young people that grow up without a father that would wish that their father was there on a weekly basis. Would wish.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all.
And this is why so many men they give up after a while. And the child doesn't understand as they get older that the father chose his own safety, his own security, his own mental health, his own peace over continuing to deal with the serpent tongue of devil women like this. And shout out again to today's ad sponsor. I keep on telling you guys, man or woman, if you have exes like this, you should do everything in your power to remove your private information off of these public websites. So shout out again to Aura for the sponsorship. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much
We're not doing that
personal
MTR,
information,
man. I love you,
which brought me
dog,
down
but
this
nah,
weird
man.
rabbit hole of how that could have happened and found out that we got here at the end of the day. Oh, now, my G's, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Never forget how we got here at the end of the day. She was scoping him out. She went to his campus, was watching his games, and then in classic rose-colored glasses fashion, ended up going deep inside Raw Daddy for a long period of time, and she waited it out in order to get that prize, that seed. See, it's a lot more valuable than what they give credit to. I need my G's to understand that. They will devalue you. They will devalue your importance for the creation of life. They harbor life, but they can't create life without you. And I think that it is a subtle manipulation tactic to more easily extract it out of you. We watch videos of her talking about how much of a hoe that she is. We watch videos of her talking about that athletes are dumb, like it's really easy to get over up on one. So we already know the plays that she had strategically thought of in mind. And young PJ just got caught up in the bullshit. Free PJ.
No, it's not. No. Yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're going to record that.
Every single time that he comes in and cries, we're going to record it. Holy moly.
And it's up with me. Just know that. It's up. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
If you had one, maybe I would. Listen, that is only a response from a mature hoe. Only a... Can you imagine? Imagine a classy, mature woman, right? Like the response to that in that situation, in a classy, mature, respectable woman, modest woman, sincere woman, feminine woman, would never think to respond in this. And that's why I tell all my G's, when you vetting them, make sure that you look at their friends, make sure you look at their family. See it as they operate. Watch the mama. Was the mama an old hoe, a young hoe? Would you think that the daughter was any different? You'd be crazy to think that the daughter would be any different. Oh, if you had what I want, you nasty, baby.
Yeah, hey, you wish I was. What the f*** you looking at?
Okay.
Get your ass out my driveway.
So obviously, oh, my bad.
You don't pay for shit either.
I'm sorry. We got to rewind that real quick.
Ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account.
Now, here's the thing, and PJ should have never re-rolled down the window. Just get up out there. You're obviously in a ridiculous-ass situation. You already know you about to be up on World Star, and your job as a man is to protect what's in that vehicle with you. Your girlfriend don't need to be involved in this shit. You need to protect what you value away from what you do not value. That's our jobs as men, to be shield. You keep the window up, you are still a shield. And then she's not even more in it, your girlfriend not even more in it than what she needs to be. But you let the window down because they're starting to get to you, my G. And I would say, of anything, you didn't get violent with them, right? You're not going aggressive and calling them out their name. and you didn't put hands up on them, right? They're gonna talk to you like a grown-ass man would never talk to you, because if a grown-ass man talk to you like that, they're gonna have to feel them palms. But a woman talking to you like this, we already know that it's sign language at the end of the day. We pay no attention to it. We just keep it moving. But I understand that you're mad, though, because of the situation that the child gets placed into,
Right.
because at the end of the day, they don't give a shit. But if anything, I would have kept that window up to continue to protect the girl, your girlfriend that's in the whip.
$11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that bitch.
There she go. Look at. They trying to fight her. They're trying to fight her because she represents the opposition. She represents what could have been. She represents the better option, and they absolutely hate her for it. But just like I said before, $11,000 in your son's bank account versus $100. I don't know what the $170,000 comment is, but who gives a shit? A baby does not need $11,000 in their bank account.
Exactly.
Why in that? Please, somebody, give me one reason why a baby needs all of that money.
Literally, the only reason why you have a baby with that damn much money in there just sitting around is if that shit is in an actual like account, like a brokerage account, an investment account, to where that shit is just accruing interest continuously. Because if you do it like that, then the baby is gonna be set up. By the time it's 18, it's gonna have damn near $100,000, $400,000 up in that damn account. Especially if they can't touch it. Like, just think about it like this: $11,000, and then you get a 6% interest brokerage account. Man, that's 6% on $11,000 continuously every year until that little dude is 18. He's gonna be walking away with some money. He'll be able to do whatever the fuck he want to do. God forbid if he actually, goes to college and ends up following his dad's footsteps and getting to the NBA. Then that money is gonna start to compound itself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Please write it out in the comment section. But these are birds. The comments are coming from bird brains. And they think that we are so stupid that we don't understand that it's not for the baby, it's for them. Why would you want to act this way in front of a child? Why do you think that it's okay and or normal to act this way when you are recording yourself? That's one of the best ways to determine people that live within this, like, disjointment from reality, right? They are so convinced of their own bullshit that they will record themselves acting like an asshole and put it up to the internet, and to their surprise, the internet will often tear them down. But I always find it so interesting that you're so convinced that you're in the right, even though we can all take a look at this and just see who the damn problem is.
You're wrong
you
as
think
fuck.
that you're exposing PJ Washington, but
You're wrong.
you're just exposing yourselves for the type of people that we know that you are to be.
Shitty
and at the
people.
end of the day, the person that is suffering the most up out of this is that
It's the baby.
poor
Yeah.
child. To be in such a confusing environment with a mother that is cosplaying different things just to grift for attention, with a grandmother that is just as much as a hyena as the daughter, with both of them dedicating real time to poisoning the well so that it is as shaky and as unstructured as what they possibly can for a co-parenting situation, because they are so damn bitter that they didn't have what it takes to retain a man of value. TikTok is going ablaze with different reactions. Let's get into a couple.
Man, that baby mama, baby daddy drama shit seemed draining as
It
I
do.
just watched that video of PJ Tucker, his wife.
That's why I don't wanna
Brittney
deal with that
Reiner,
shit.
her mama and they kid or whatnot. As PJ Tucker was getting his kid from Brittney, he started crying a little bit. And she told him, see, he don't want to be with you. That's how kids are. They're usually crying when they leave their fucking mothers. Once they realize they're safe, they stop crying. Then Brittney Reiner's mama over there recording the whole conversation, following them to the car and shit. They over there arguing and shit while the kid there. PJ Tucker's wife is in a car too. She in the passenger side. Tell me why Brittney Reiner's mama talking about something. You broke as hell, you cheap as hell. Your son only has $11K. Only has $11K in his account. I'm starting to get why Brittney Renner acts the way she does.
Yeah.
It's her damn mama. It's almost
Come on.
goddamn only $11K in his account.
Hey, Lou.
Offering flexible and affordable phone plans with prices up to $25 a
Lou-
month. In
Lou
fact, they're
from
showing me
Unbox
a
Therapy.
plan here, 5
What is
gigabytes
he
plus
talking about?
unlimited talk and text for $14 a month.
He
And I'm
usually
saying
can
to Will,
sell me
I
anything.
can't get anything for $14 a month. Or $14 all at once in 2025. In this economy, customers
Yeah, Lou was looking good, man. Lou looking good. That's what's up.
That's a 3-year-old richer than like 95% of America.
Come on.
And the video was on Twitter, so you know how people on Twitter they be doing FBI investigations and shit. So I went through the replies and shit and was doing my little research. I do not feel bad for that nigga PJ Tucker at all. I just found out who his wife was. Some type of IG model. He married an IG model.
Did
that
he?
He has to trick on so she can be happy. She told that nigga to cut off his mama for her so he could trick on her more, spend more money on her instead of giving money to his own mama. That boy's a dummy. He's finna get got again. I thought he learned his lesson the first time, but I guess not.
Wow.
To be honest, that whole Charlotte's organization is just cursed. They need to get some, Nigerian aunties to unvoodoo whatever the fuck they got going on.
Okay, and what's also interesting is I went up to Brittney Renner's Instagram, and she had a cryptic message up there.
I just came on here to say that you guys are not real yearners.
Yearners?
I cannot relate. I have had to decenter men. It's the only way I'm gonna get my guy. But I can still yearn. I drive down to Malibu. I cruise the beach with the windows down, blasting R&B.
It's the delusions of grandeur. Kevin Gates said, no, baby. After you switch religions, you're cooked. Men like that saying no to you, you expect a man to follow up after that nasty bastard? I've had to decenter, man.
Right.
No,
fuck out of here.
You.
The moon was looking ravishing tonight. It was so cool the way that the moonlight was reflecting on the ocean. Again, forever in awe of God's creations, But a girl can yearn in peace still, right?
She's crazy as hell. Let's go back to TikTok.
Child, there is a clip going around of Brittney Renner and her mother getting into it with PJ Washington and his girl, Alyssa, while he was trying to pick up the baby. Okay? It looked like a setup to me because as soon as they open the door, it's cameras in his face talking about, every time he cries, when you come pick him up, I'm going to record you. They talking about this happened 3 weeks in a row and that he needs to show up for the child. Well, if he showed up 3 weeks in a row, it seems like he's showing up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It seems like
Thank
he's doing what
gosh.
he has to do. And then they complaining how he's giving money to Alyssa, but the child got $11,000 in a bank account. Sounds good to me. I don't know. Maybe they want more. But it just all seems like a setup. Why are you recording this situation, first of all? And then PJ's telling the mother, suck my dick. And she's like, I might, but like what? What's going on here? And then the mom is trying to attack Alyssa.
Crazy.
Hey, yo, I got a lot of thoughts about Brittney Renner. But what is going on here?
It actually is interesting to me to watch women begin to pick up and notice the bullshit. I can only think that this is as of, the creation of content niches or sectors like the one that I am currently involved in and more the men-centric, because I think a lot of women out there are just sick of the madness, sick of the bullshit. Y'all said it in the video. He's been there 3 times every weekend. Sound like he's being a damn father to me. And what is he saying? Y'all baby him too much, whatever his excuse was in the particular moment. But the fact is that I think more accurately is that they are creating this toxic ass environment. And the baby's like, I don't know what the fuck. I just gonna just cry because I can't display emotion in any other way that my baby brain can conceive. So I'm just gonna just cry. And they're just so hateful that they just can't understand that whatsoever.
Right.
That's the thing, is that, the hate will blind. And what you find so often in these cases is that these women will prioritize their hate while also leveraging the state, the government, as much as they can to exact revenge onto the baby father. Keep locked to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the content. Throw a like on the video to ensure that as updates come out, you're going to stop right back over here so we can have a discussion about it. Shout out to everybody that has joined me for this conversation here today. Guys, I want you to light up that comment section of what it is that you think about this current situation. Do you understand the points and the positions that I'm coming from? Did I miss anything? Do you have any alternative points? You guys already know, as soon as the video comes on, people down looking in the comment section in order to see what the general sentiment of the video is. So go down there and let your thoughts be known. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns, y'all already know what to do. Me, go to turtlesandreviews@gmail.com. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, peace.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress.
And we're gonna go right back to MTR again for Ayesha Curry acting a fool too. What up with all these women these maid women acting a fucking fool?
I didn't know that he was gonna end up playing basketball. He said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know. Obviously, the devil is a liar, and there's always the ladies will always be lurking, hoping for their moment and waiting. You need to be aware.
You thought she was gonna be the breadwinner when he is the son of an NBA Hall of Fame player? The fuck is she talking about?
Aware of that, but for me, I honestly hate it.
Ayesha Curry, please step to the front of the content congregation. We'd love to have a word with you. Now, I will say this. The last time that we were really talking about Ayesha Curry was a couple of years ago. And at that time, I said what inevitably happened, which was, Ayesha, get out in front of these podcasts. Stop it. Put the mic down. You're embarrassing Steph. Okay? If you guys remember, a couple of years ago, she went on the infamous Red Table Talk, which is currently canceled. But that was Jada Pinkett Entanglement Smith's podcast, where they would get up and talk about all of this bullshit. Ugh. Nevertheless, she went up on that podcast and was talking about her insecurities in dating one of the GOATs of the NBA, Steph Curry, and then eventually being married to him, saying that she lacked male attention in her marriage, and at which point the general sentiment of her comments from the audience was either A, shut up, you're blowing it, what are you doing? And then the other side is that, Steph, how could you marry somebody that is not keeping your name as high as what they possibly can within the limelight? You understand that when marrying a NBA star, he might have some groupies. You play your role, you play your positions, and you damn sure don't embarrass him by saying that you wish that you had groupies too. She then went on later and chastised Red Table Talk because she says that it was edited out of context. Nevertheless, we did additional content on Ayesha Curry, and it was specific to her behavior that we would all like to see from a fiance, back in 2015. She would say things like this: everyone's into barely wearing clothes these days, huh? Not my style. I like to keep the good stuff covered up for the one who matters. Now, this was in stark contrast to a magazine shoot that she did in 2015, where she got into a studio, apparently naked, for a photographer, and this was posted on whatever magazine that it was at that time. Right. We had a discussion, a rational discussion about how women's behavior may change once they lose out on the leverage that a man can just simply leave her for her bad behavior. And I also thought that was interesting that the person to repost this up on their page was none other than Steph Curry himself. There goes my baby. I believe that's Usher, all right? My Valentine. She did that on this magazine. It's probably not in circulation today, but that is besides the point. Nevertheless, she's back up on these content streaks, and TikTok is currently speaking about some of her comments in regards to Steph Curry. So I wanted to open up that piece of content and get active on it, all right? Without further ado.
Ayesha Curry, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Thank you for having me.
I am so excited to meet you. How are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there right now. I'm really nervous to be here.
Wait, why?
I'm so excited.
Oh my God, Ayesha.
Yeah, so I'm just grateful. I'm excited. Hoping I don't get in trouble for the things that I say.
I was going to say that, yeah, because she's got diarrhea of the mouth. So let's keep listening.
I feel like we're going to have good girl talk.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put, you're not in the hot seat.
I know.
Is it good that I'm catching you in the off season or? Okay, good.
It's great.
So you're more chill during the off season.
Super chill. Yeah. I mean, it's still chaotic. It's always chaotic, but we're learning to live in that.
What do you guys usually do during this time of year? Are you traveling? Are you staying at home?
Well, right now, because it's July, it's always the most chaotic of the year, actually, of the whole calendar year, because 3 of our kids' birthdays are in July. Our anniversary is at the end of July. And it's if you play well, for my husband, if you play well, you play until June.
And he usually plays well.
He usually plays well. This year we had a little bit more time, which was nice, but usually it's just 2 months and that's it.
Okay, 4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Oh, really?
So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
It sounds like to me, Steph absolutely saved your life. Looked like you was going on that girl boss, feminist, don't need no man route, which either ends up as a single mother or lonely and alone in their later years of life. But these comments confirm, right? Like it makes absolute sense. Her behavior that you see on these different podcasts 4 or 5 years ago, it was a sort of longing for either continuing to be out on the streets or to be seen as the leader of a relationship. Can't you just sit down and be okay with your $100 million man? Just more information that you could be adored by millions of people worth $100 million and more, over 6 foot tall, and they still ain't gonna be happy.
Well, it's so interesting you say that because I want to talk a lot about that today because I relate to you in that way. Like, I really, really never thought I was going to get married. I'm like, there is actually no way that's ever going to happen. And then it happens and you're like, maybe I didn't know myself that well. And it's like, no, you knew yourself when you were young. Yes. And then life happens and then you grow up and then you have different wants and needs and that's okay to change your mind.
Yes.
But it's still shocking.
We're going to skip a little bit in the content because we're about to hear a bunch of unimportant rambling. Nevertheless, let's pick back up when they begin to speak about how they met.
I'm in like a could this be something kind of way? Or are you like, no?
No, I was, and this was like my first real date. So I was just nervous. I was nervous. It was like years of having a crush.
To get started in data analytics, you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate will teach you to code in R, to code in SQL, data visualization.
And then years, like I just never thought that he would like someone like me. I just didn't think it was going to be a thing. I thought we would be friends. Yeah.
Did you ever have anything in high school at all or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends. Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying of like you never saw him as something, but I'm like, when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or no?
No, never. I had a friend over who had a crush on his brother at the time, and she decided to call him, and they were giggling, and then we're maybe like 15 at this time, and they put Stefan on the phone and somebody said something about Canada. And so I was like, oh, I'm Canadian. And he's like, oh, do you like Canadian candy? And I'm like, I love Canadian candy. And so my aunt was coming into town from Canada. And so she brought some for me. And so I was like, oh, I'll bring you a bag to church the next time we're at church.
See, it was meant to be. It was meant to be.
I bring the bag and I literally, everybody's watching. I hand it to him and I don't say anything to him. I just shove it and walk away. Like that's how shy
Ayesha.
I was.
And did you like him at all? Like in your heart, you're like, oh, I wish I could. Yeah, it just wasn't. It was high school.
I thought he was so cute. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so fast forward. You go on this first date.
Yeah.
What are the vibes?
It was one of the best days of my life. Honestly, it was so innocent and young, and like I wish I could relive that, or at least watch it from like a bird's eye view. It was so cute. We did Hollywood Boulevard, put our hands in the Maryland hands, and like got chai.
How did being in the spotlight impact your relationship in the early days? Because you guys didn't know how to handle it.
It's a double-edged sword, because parts of it have afforded me doors to be open. I obviously have to walk through them and then put in the work to stay in the room.
Okay.
But that I think would be the elephant in the room is like I'm grateful for that side of things. But on the flip side, I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that. I also always thought like I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know. And so it just like.
This is the portion of the clip that she went viral for, and it sparked a lot of content and discussions out on TikTok. But I'm sorry. How the hell did you not think he was going to be anything more than a basketball coach? I mean, his father was in the damn NBA. By high school, he was already showing that he was an incredible talent on the same trajectory, if not better, than his own damn father.
Exactly.
To not know or understand that or to think that at this point would be denial.
Just when we was forgetting about her, Ayesha Curry is back on social media talking about how she hates Stephen Curry. She was just recently on a podcast and she talked about how she actually never wanted to be married, she never wanted to have kids, and she always saw herself as a career woman, etc., etc. Which, I get it. You know, people have visions for their own life, and when they get in relationships, sometimes they have to compromise. But my thing is, why 10 years later talk about it to the world? I get people need to get stuff off their chest, but it's just a better way of going about it than constantly embarrassing your husband.
I cannot agree more with this guy.
100%.
And the fact of the matter is that she's only relevant, she's only important. People will only listen to her not because of her own talents, her own attributes, but because of how goated and important to the world of sports that Stephen Curry is. So within that, when people ask her questions about a relationship, she just the verbal diarrhea like that I was talking to you about earlier. And she says all of these things, and I don't know, like, to not have an idea or understanding that in order to continue to protect his image, right, to have him be as exalted as an athlete as what he is, you are a representation of that. But whether it be through his own support of you get naked on a magazine cover, or let it be your confirmation that you're jealous or envious of his current position because of the oogling eyes of 304s, and your want to have men slide eggplants up into your DM as well, so you can feel as important, to still come out 4 to 5 years later and speaking about, well, I never wanted kids, I never wanted to be married, but he just came out on the change. I just thought he was gonna be a high school coach. Well, that shit changed when he started to get some rather impressive looks, didn't it? And then you come up with this interesting conundrum of, do I do this for the bag? Do I keep hush? Maybe I could talk about it on a podcast 5 to 10 years later. Or do I just, live the life that I thought I was going to live and upgrade to a boss beat independent queen?
Like, every time she opened her mouth, she embarrassed this man. Right. And then here come all the women in the comments. Oh, she's so brave for saying things that a lot of women want to say. Like, there is a way of discussing things without disrespecting and embarrassing your partner.
And the crazy is that if you listen to the difference of how Stephen talks about her.
So you end up meeting your now wife when you guys were 14, 15 years old in a church group. You end up starting to date when you're in college, get married when you're 23 years old. Why get married so young?
Why waste time if you found the right one, right? That was I knew, having met my wife in high school, kind of her story and just, her family and what she was about, very faith-oriented woman, and she was so driven.
What is up, Peloton? Welcome to this 15-minute introduction to Power Zones. Power Zone training is...
Fuck out of here.
We didn't date, like you said, through high school, and got to college, and we met again. I like to say we always met again out in LA when I was for the ESPYs after the tournament run, because she was living out there pursuing her acting career, and that was kind of just fate right there. We 2 kids from Charlotte meeting again in LA on a whim, and then kind of keeping it going, and dated for 2-3 years when I got to Golden State, and knew I found the right one, so didn't want to waste any time, and start a family and get married and life is good with her.
Listen, show me one clip of him embarrassing her, talking negatively about her. He does nothing but exalt this young woman. This man has never had a scandal to his name, respectful, polite young man. And, it just seems like every time she's behind the mic, I never wanted to get married. I never wanted no kids. I wanted to go out here and do this. I thought I was going to be the leader. I thought he was going to be a coach. Like, what is this?
Something that really bothers me and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, there are all these women throwing themselves. But me, the past 10 years, I don't have any of that. I have zero, this sounds weird, but male attention. Because I don't want it, but
Bruh, you're married.
it'd be nice to know that someone's looking. I have anxiety too, really, really bad, to the point where I actually take medication. And I think open communication and putting your feelings out on the line, that helps me a lot. It's just letting somebody know, kind of having an anxiety attack right now. Stefan is very nice by nature, and he's very talkative. He gets it from his mama, and so everything's always
Imagine your wife saying this.
it's very, very friendly, and sometimes to the point where I'm okay, I'm a grown woman, so I'll just insert myself and be hello, how are you doing? Right. I'm okay with it now, and I've obviously, the devil is a liar, and there's always, the ladies will always be lurking, hoping for their moment and waiting. You need to be aware of that. But for me,
Insecurity. Holy moly.
I honestly hate it. I don't like when I feel leveled off. So we had the conversation about it, and he tries really, really hard to make sure that if we're going somewhere, I'm being introduced. I don't like to have to introduce.
He, without a doubt, just be banging his head up against the wall. I can't believe. At what point are you going to grow up? At what point will you be responsible for your emotional distresses? At what point, baby? All right? And that's the thing. That's what scares a lot of men today, is getting in a relationship with somebody, inevitably having to take the fatherhood role from where your father was before, right? And the thing is as a leader, as a protector, you are tasked with those things, but you don't want to be a father, right? You want someone of significance. You want a significant other that you can do it with, but I should not be having to give you fatherly guidance, right? Or always having to be thinking about the subtleties of your emotional instability, right? To have everything within life, but still seek validation from other people is fundamentally insane.
So we try and, I try and make that known. But there have been a couple of times where I've wanted to punch somebody in the face, for sure. I'll never forget, we wanted to go buy bikes one day. And I'm sitting in the back nursing Riley. At the time, she's less than a year old. And this group of people come over and they're trying to ask Stefan for pictures and autographs. The woman opens the car door, sticks her body in the car, and she's like, oh, let me see. I'm like, no, get out of the car. She goes, oh, honey, you know what you signed up for. And that's kind of stuck with me for a long time, because I'm actually, no, I didn't.
What a whore. Okay.
Something that really bothers
this as well is that, I often think that this anxiety word gets thrown around a lot, and, there's those out there that utilize it as an excuse for bad behavior, and for which I say, shut up. All right. Your anxiety, your ADHD, your whatever the mental health code of this time is just no excuse for bad behavior. I'm sorry. Write routines, write lists, right? Talk it out. Enhance communication. Get a journal. What are the things that you are doing to actively combat the bullshit, as opposed to blaming the other person, right? Towards making it their problem, right? And truthfully, I think it was good that she got out of the mic 4 to 5 years ago, because it's obvious that she was struggling with this shit. So these women on these podcasts would just ask her these questions, and then she would word vomit, diarrhea, all of her bullshit, and it just wouldn't reflect well on Stefan. But all right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment box down below in regards to her comments. My final comment is that, this is yet another demonstration of, inevitably, it don't matter how successful that you are as a man, right? No matter how well that you provide, take care of your family, there's some out there that has been inflicted with this mind virus that will always find something to complain about, all right? And it'd be one thing if it could stay in privacy behind closed doors, but when they bring it out to the public sphere, we got to be able to have a discussion about it, because I know there's a lot of dudes out there that are thinking this shit, but they don't have the appropriate visibility or even the platforms to come up and to speak about it. All right. So that's why we are dissecting it. But all right, guys, drop me your questions, comments, concerns down up in the comment box down below. So happy that we got active on this content here today. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
She belongs to the street. Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans.
Hyundai Ioniq 9 versus Rivian R1S. Look what Ioniq 9 has and what Rivian R1S doesn't. Hyundai Ioniq 9 wins every time.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, I got videos today from Man Talk.
I was trying to flirt with a boy, and then he told me that I am not hot enough to be this mean.
I'm surprised you ladies haven't learned that. Like, it's so dumbfounding to me that women purposely give this horrible attitude and this horribleness to men, thinking that men find it alluring or attractive in some way. Are you dumb?
And you know what? I think he might be right.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you know what the funny part is? A lot
And you're still probably not going to change that attitude, are you?
of men will give a woman who's not conventionally attractive a chance.
We do.
If that woman is nice and has a good personality.
Damn right.
Which is, you know, the opposite of
I've always said that. I'll go down in looks to get everything else I want.
mean.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Things that men over 40 do that tell you he's a... If your man is over 40 and dyes his hair, he is a special kind of...
If your woman's over 40 with a nose job, cheek fillers or Botox or whatever the hell this is, lip fillers, obviously, you know, tattooed eyebrows, stay away.
This is a man that is not confident with who he is, aging, or whatever else, and is...
He's not comfortable with aging, lady? Look at your face.
is vain, and who the man that's vain?
Says the woman over 40 who dyes her hair.
The hypocrisy, Willie, is so...
Bro, it's not just the dyeing hair, the lip fillers, the Botox, the nose job.
amazing.
If he needs to be the pretty one in the relationship, if he is over 40 and is not going to let you be the pretty one in the relationship, insecure again?
Girl, I'm 38. I don't think there's very many women that are prettier than this face here.
A botched nose job, a bad cheek lift, 5 layers of construction-grade makeup and TikTok filters. But
Oh, there's even a TikTok filter on this too?
men
Jeez.
are the insecure ones.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, I see why he's the pretty one in the relationship. But sweetie, I'm curious. Did it hurt?
What?
When you hit the wall.
I'm going to the Great Wall in like September too to go check out. I'm going to South Korea and China to go visit and, you know, have a little fun tours and stuff. So I'll be gone for a little bit. For about 15 days, you won't see me comment or anything. I'm literally going to try to spend those 15 days not be on my phone at all.
On second thought, I don't particularly give a crap.
Dismissed.
Over...
Dismissed.
I'm going celibate.
Oh no. Anyway, last week.
I am going celibate. Yes, you heard me correctly. I am going celibate, okay?
Hey, men. Any of you sad she's going celibate?
That's a no.
Anybody? Well, guess nothing of value was lost.
That's the goddamn truth.
Every single man that is talking to me right now, if you want to get that from me and that's the only reason why you're talking to me, run, leave, because you're wasting your time.
Oh, okay.
Hey, she warned us, men. Take heed.
But the reason I'm doing this is because I'm sick and tired of men putting in effort to get me to then have me to sleep with me. And then once they sleep with me, it's like they don't try anymore.
Sweetie, as a man who's been there, take it from me. If a guy puts in effort to get a woman into bed and after the bedroom activities, he lost interest or ghosted, it's...
Or he never liked you in the first place.
Because she was bad in bed.
You're goddamn right.
Women hold the power when you hold out on. If you are looking for something long term, you almost lose that power 90% of the time from a man if you give that too soon.
Sweetie, that only happens if a woman has nothing to offer besides box. But still.
So, I mean, that's most women then, man talk, so she isn't wrong in a sense.
Even if a woman has the personality of a brick, she can keep most guys if the box is more or less good. So
no. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't think I care so much about the box for me to be in a miserable relationship just because of the box. Probably, if she was like a great cook and doted on me and took care of me, then it'd be a little harder for me to leave her.
So let me repeat myself. If a woman, quote unquote, loses all her power after bedroom fun, it's because she's bad at it. So if this keeps happening to you, maybe get out of the dead fish position once in a while.
Ready to lose the hat and regrow the hair? With Choose by Hims, you can regain your hair.
When you decenter men from your life, you very quickly learn that you do not need them for anything at all.
That's when you know she truly did not decenter men at all.
You don't need them for relationships. You don't need them for money. You don't need them for companionship. You don't need them for pleasure. And didn't I tell y'all literally yesterday that the 4B movement would make headlines and that women would immediately start to be treated differently? I already have free stuff for you. I'm doing a giveaway with woman-led company where everyone who signs up will receive a gift card or a free toy. What? A free toy.
Pathetic.
Women do not need men for pleasure or satisfaction.
Men don't really need women for that either, right? We can use our hands perfectly well, which we've probably been doing since 12.
Shit. Actually, you do, because men are the ones who make the toys, and men are the ones who own the toy factories.
And we're also the ones that make the lithium batteries. We're the one that mine the batteries and everything too.
So, basically, every time you lovely 4B ladies buy toys, you're enriching the men you claim to be fighting against.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Seriously. The patriarchy is unbeatable.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
I mean, it really goes to show how privileged women are, right? Because them decentering men, they realize that they need men less and they don't need men. No, you're dumb. You're just so dumb with this propaganda that has been so instilled in you that think that men are completely useless in society, other than providing and protecting, that you think that you can do all those things by yourself and you don't need us. It's crazy talk. It's just literally crazy talk. Even as men. Again, I always say this, as a man myself, I know I cannot live life without other men. At least society the way it is. Why? I need other men to help the electricity run. I need other men to help the water flow. I need other men to have businesses and stuff for me to go buy and do things. I need tire manufacturer companies to make tires for me. Like, I depend on men constantly. But women, I don't need no man. It's just so dumb. They think so surface level of everything that this is why they're in the boat that they're in. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that and appreciate it.
I should give it a little more, just in case.
I've got this dream, and you're all in it.
Let's hear it.
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan for your dream.
I have this vacation home.
That's like a getaway.
Yeah, but it's also an eco-friendly artist retreat.
So, you're expanding your business?
And our family.
Can you help me plan for that?
Yeah, let's get started.
Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Story time on how this guy, OV Mikey, this guy right here, flew me to Miami just to leave me with $1,000 bill at this restaurant. And then he ditched me and I was staying over his house, so I had nowhere to go. And I was stranded. So me and this guy met off TikTok years ago. Like, we've been just cool off TikTok. You know, we would FaceTime each other or whatever, flirt with each other and all that good shit. And I always would be like, when am I gonna see you? When am I gonna see you? When am I gonna see you? So literally last month, I decided to go see him and he decided that he wanted to see me. And he was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna make sure you got your plane ticket. I'm gonna get everything together and you could just stay at my house and we can just go on dates. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet. Just to give y'all some evidence, this is us on FaceTime. So we've known each other for years. Right now, he has locks. So this is old. So, you know, like, I thought we were locked in. But anyways, so I got to the airport, you know, I'm in Miami. He comes to pick me up. Everything's cool. Like, he's happy to see me. I'm happy to see him. And we go to his house, you know, we chilled and all that good stuff.
Damn, like, you know she's a bird though, bro. He didn't even have to put her in a telly. It's like, yo, come to the crib. And she was so thirsty, she was ready. I'll come to your crib. This is wild, man. And it's like, these women ain't got no shame telling stories like this.
He fooled the fuck out of me because everything was good. Like, I damn near thought this man was in love with me. Like, we were vibing, we were cuddling and all that. Like, I was very comfortable. And we went to a couple places just to, like, get me used to Miami because he was like, oh, well, if we become serious, like, I want you to move in with me. Like, I want you to live with me. So I'm like, okay, like, I just want me a little shit. He was taking me to meet his friends. Like, I was around his homeboys. I'm like, you know, like, he really likes me. Like, this is lit. Because over the phone, like, we knew we liked each other, but we didn't know how much we would like each other in person because, of course, it's our first time meeting. And we've been kind of doing, like, this long distance flirting for a couple years now. So I don't know how it's going to be, but
Yo, what's wrong with a lip though? Is this like some type of shit she got in her lip or some shit? And then her teeth right here is tweaking me out though.
over the phone, we was cool, but in person, I really thought I found my fucking soulmate. Like, he would say certain shit like, y'all, this my wife, this my future wife, and I'm just over here cheesing, kikiing, thinking shit cool. So I only stayed in Miami for 2 days because I have a kid, and I'm not gonna be away from my kid that long, but...
Damn, you got a kid too? You see how easy it is to smash these birds, bro? She a whole mother. It's just nasty work.
On the second day, he was like dressed up really nice. I'm finna take you out to a nice restaurant. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So I'm about to show you the restaurant. So this is the restaurant called Gazelle Miami. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Like, the food was amazing. So I'm not gonna lie, the prices at the restaurant was a little pricey, but the nigga said he had money. He so-called got money, so he was like, get whatever you want, eat whatever you want, do whatever you want. So guess what the fuck I did? Got whatever the fuck I wanted. So this is the menu. I had got the Antonio, how did I say that? Antonio Siberian 5-star caviar, the 4 ounce, which is $600. So I'm doing my big one. Like, I'm like, okay, well, he got money, so I'm gonna get whatever I want. And then he got something off of the finer things menu as well. So everything with gratuity wound up coming up to almost $1,000. It was like 900 and something. I don't remember. I should have took a picture of the receipt, but I didn't, like a dumbass. So everything's going good. Like, we still talking. We got our food. We eating. And then, like, the more and more we was talking, he just started getting quiet. We're super quiet. And I'm like, are you good? Like, are you fine? Like, I'm just trying to, like, make the mood a little more comfortable because it started to get real awkward and uncomfortable. And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm straight. He said it just like that. I'm straight. And I'm like, and meanwhile, he kept looking at his phone. So I'm like, okay, did one of his brothers piss him off? Like, what's up? So next thing I know, he's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Mind you, we basically done eating for real. So I'm like, okay, cool. Part 2 in the next video, I'm tired. Part 2 of how he flew me to Miami left me stranded with a $1,000 bill.
Nike? 808 Fiverr freelancers have worked with Nike. Designers, developers, marketers.
So after he goes to the bathroom, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm still vibing out. I'm thinking everything's cool. Like, I'm like, maybe he just had to go shit or something. That's why he was, like, acting like an ass. 2 minutes go by. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to give it to 4 minutes. 4 minutes go by, so this is what I text him. After 4 minutes, I said, hey, you out the bathroom? You've been in there for a while. You okay? The waiter keeps coming back and forth to the table. He's talking about, give me a minute. Like I said, he went to the bathroom when we were done eating, so the waiters, they were kind of like paying attention to us and stuff like that. So once they seen he was going, they kind of, you know how like when a waiter is just like making sure ain't nothing suspicious going on. So they started walking like back and forth, acting like they were like cleaning up stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, he's going to come back. So 6 minutes go by and I said, bro, where are you? Hello? I know you did not just leave me. This bill is almost $1,000. I don't have shit on me. And he's talking about finding your way back to Michigan, shawty. So I'm going to just address some shit too. First of all, I didn't come to Florida with no money. I had money. What had happened was I had 2 purses. One purse I grabbed and I just brought my credit card. I didn't think to bring my debit card, which is majority of my money. And my credit card has a certain limit, right?
Huh? How does that make sense? You about to go out to eat. Matter of fact, you about to go out, period. And you left your money at home? Yo, typical bird move, yo. And it's like, yo, I got money. See, what had happened is I left my money at the crib. Yo, these chicks be broke, bro. Think about this, shorty. You got flew out right to the nigga crib. He probably smashed the same night, instantly. And then the next day, you want me to spend $1,000 on a dinner bill? For what? Mission already accomplished. And what I think probably happened, she probably was like, yo, let's go out to eat, man. Let's da 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 da. She probably was pushing that energy to go out to eat. And that's why she knew the restaurant to pick out and all that. That's why she like, yo, Giselle restaurant, highly recommend. She done looked up a nice ass restaurant and all that, knowing she ain't got no money. This is crazy. And then she gonna order some expensive shit at that.
But yeah, keep that in mind. So this is when the bill comes. And this is when I said that he made a video showing us. So at that point, I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm freaking out, panicking, because it's just like, damn, you gonna leave me with the bill and then on top of the bill, your portion too. Like, y'all keep saying, well, you should have never got caviar. He made it seem like I was okay to get anything. Y'all making it seem like this is just a stranger. No, I've been knowing this guy for about almost 5 years. You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, okay, cool. Like, we know each other on a level where I'm okay to order some caviar, and I do like caviar. First of all, y'all making it seem like
this is the first time you met the guy. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't order caviar. Yes, I do order caviar. And then y'all expect me to know that he left me because he's seen some text messages. I'm finding out just like y'all. I'm thinking, damn, was it really the caviar for real? I thought we was in Miami trying to turn it up another notch, but I guess not. Let's make this clear. Mikey was talking to other females too. You think I'm really finna be loyal, or we finna be loyal to each other, and we have not even seen each other? We both knew that we were dating other people. So let's get that Correct. I responded dry. I said, "LO, I'll be home soon." And I'm thinking we having such a good vibe and we connecting to a certain point that I'm like, okay, when I get home, I'm gonna tell this guy I don't want to be with him. I don't want to talk to him. I think I really want to take Mikey serious because that was the whole plan of me even coming to Florida just to see if we wanted to, go further. I didn't lie about meeting his homeboys. I didn't lie about none of that. He was playing around and calling me his wife and future wife. The nigga's lying. Lying. Lies, lies, lies. Like he said in the videos. Lies, lies, lies. No, you're a lies, liar. And then he was talking about I was basically trying to use him for his money. In the beginning of the video, I've literally told y'all how much I liked him, thought he was my soulmate. The nigga had money. So I didn't think that caviar would be anything that would make him stop talking to me. And the caviar wasn't even a fucking problem, apparently. We didn't do a round trip because I'm like, okay, well, if I like it here, I'm going to just stay an extra day. We can just get the plane ticket the day of. You get what I'm saying? And then I didn't even want to tell him my debit card was with my clothes because I don't know what the fuck this nigga gonna do now. He might just do something grimy. So I'm not even trying to tell him I got the money. It's just I can't get it. Because I don't even know the exact address because he's been driving us around. I never really paid attention. I should have. I'm not gonna lie, I should have. So basically I called him multiple times. I'm panicking. They looking at me crazy like, oh, I think he left. Like you need to come out that money. Come out the coins. So I had to call my parents. I had to call my sisters, and they gave me enough money to, pay the stuff. And y'all, I had on a dress and heels. So I literally had to go to the fucking airport with nothing and a dress and some damn heels, looking crazy. And y'all are not girls at all. Like, I cannot believe this shit. What does Share 7 even teach y'all? I don't get how y'all be, Share 7.
Your new beginning starts with Genesis. Now, during the Genesis Summer Signature event. For a limited time, receive a $1,000 bonus on a new Genesis.
Share 7? What? This shit is crazy, bro. Listen, fellas, whenever you hear a woman mentions that woman's name, just know she's on some witchcraft shit. Run. Keep far away from any woman who follows Sierra 7. I'm just trying to warn you all, bro. These types of women got nothing but bad intentions and they hate men. All they want to do is use a man and drain his energy. They ain't got no love and no compassion for men. So y'all better be smart out here, bro. This shit is wild.
And then being pick me's. Like, the story not even how y'all really think it went. So, be for real. And honestly, if he wanted to take me to the damn Cheesecake Factory, I would have been fine with that. I would have been most definitely fine with that. He took me fine dining, and that's what the fuck I did. Fine dined. And it's not like I was broke. I could have paid for it. But the nigga left me stranded with nothing. He could at least brought my clothes or something to the restaurant. I could have took the debit card out of my purse. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, don't do that. Anyways, this is the last part. I'm not even making a part 3, but there you are.
Smart man. Fellas, this is what I mean when I say treat a bird like a bird. Because apparently, he probably saw some shit while he was at dinner with her. Where he was like, oh shit, nah, this chick is a bop. I'm out. And he left that bird hanging. It is what it is. Wise man. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out.
Ooh, we're making the next sandstorm, bro. We're on the clock. Tony, let's get co-producer on the master. Sade. Yeah, let's do it. Yep, that's it. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Let's get like a synth going, like a pad synth or something.
Liquid D&D pad 90s.
I'll take it.
Sick. Keep going. It's not bad though. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, this is sick. Dude, we're almost out of time, bro.
Lead vocal? Yeah. Lead vocal. Not bad.
I kind of like that.
Not bad.
Hey. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
5 minutes? Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
If you're willing to be in your line.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said,
didn't we have a level of serious in this kind of conversation?
But didn't Beyonce stay with Jay-Z when
after he had a whole mistress and probably a side baby?
He didn't have no baby, and it wasn't 7
That's
years.
fine, but I thought.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with. If you
Okay,
wanna
Gabrielle,
stay,
I'm not gonna demonize somebody that chooses to fight for their marriage.
If you
and I don't blame you. And
Even
this
with
is
the kid.
And if you guys want to reference that episode, it was a couple episodes with Nate. Like I would never blame anybody for choosing their marriage, especially if you made a covenant before God. I can never tell you bad job. I'm never going to tell you should have left. I would never even advise a woman to leave. This is honestly banter. But what I'm saying is, for me personally, it gets to us. I don't think I would be able to withstand that because I feel like the disrespect has been
just too loud.
too much. It's too loud. I know that it would be a difficult situation to leave my husband, but it was a difficult situation for my husband to step out on my marriage. Knowing the type of person that we both are and how we operate, choosing, I feel like that's the ultimate form of betrayal.
You think it was a difficult decision for him to step out in the marriage?
Yes, of course.
I don't. My thing is, it wasn't difficult enough. It wasn't difficult enough because you stepped out. So I just feel like at that point, like I understand fighting for my marriage, but I feel like the fight was already fought. Like you already gave up. You gave up. So I can't. Like I'm not going to now try to pick up for where you went wrong at. Like I can't. Yeah. That's so much of a mental burden. I cannot do that. Like I'm sorry. Like you've already.
You're definitely right for the most part. But I just want to touch on the fact that there is scenarios where it wasn't so premeditated.
I mean, sure.
Where a guy could be out. Could have too many drinks. I'm not using alcohol. I'm not saying alcohol is a justification, but you really got caught slipping.
And that's fine. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
and he fell into
I
lust.
personally don't want a man that if it takes a drink for you to. I can't.
But I'll be honest with you, a lot of people do a lot of dumb things when it comes to drinks. So, my dear, you're gonna have a hard time finding people who don't do foolish things after drinking. Maybe they're just talking about one drink. Maybe y'all talking about one drink, but if you're talking about being drunk, you're gonna have a hard time finding a person who don't do dumb things when they get drunk.
But it comes with the experience.
Okay, let me ask you.
But it comes with experience. Not every man has this experience to navigate women. You really need that experience.
What if your wife?
Some dudes were hustling, they were in medical school, they do different things, and they get to their adult years and they don't really know how to navigate these situations, and they might make a mistake. I don't think it's.
So let's flip it. Let's say your wife was hustling. She was in medical school. She didn't get to have fun growing up. Now she's a married woman. She goes out for a bachelorette party, gets wasted, has sex with a man, gets pregnant. What are you doing?
Get the hell out. I'll tell you that. Get out. I don't care about none of that. You're not staying. Who you think I am? Someone else have now put their DNA inside you. And yeah, I'll let y'all know right now, I'm not talking about he spaghetti. If he just sleeps with you, you think I'm a fool if I don't believe his DNA somehow is now not wiggling around in there. She got drunk and this happened. Get out. Girl, you should be happy that I love God.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most likely
as a man,
but men and women are not the same. We don't operate. That's true as well.
Don't do that.
Y'all don't have the art.
What's the next? We're gonna go ahead and skip
No.
This is my thing. You have moved every goalpost today. As a woman, you can stay.
People have made references and they do the lock references, but at the end of the day, like it's biology wise, like most women would.
Biology.
So let me ask you guys a question. So most women don't prefer to just deal with one man?
Wait, what?
Like.
So, what's the verdict? Wow, gorgeous.
You're looking incredible in that dress. This.
Most women don't you guys prefer to deal with one man?
No.
Y'all have it.
They just talking. They talking out they behind because.
Hey y'all, I'm sorry y'all, but it's this phone call is lasting a little bit longer than I expected it to. I apologize, but I gotta go on and end the stream, man. Y'all could be good, man. Y'all be easy, be blessed, be safe, man. And if y'all make some money when I'm not around, make sure y'all send the receipts so I know you ballin'. You already know what it is, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Be easy.